That's testosterone high today. Testosterone, whatever the it is.
It is testosterone, Jake.
Testosterone sizzin'.
TRT, sorry, not TI.
TRT, help you get them TITs,
yeah.
baby.
Hell yeah, Game Day Men's Health, gameday.dumbzone.com, not just the TRT replacement. But how about those peptides?
TRT replacement is saying, like, the MLB.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's right, because the R is already in there.
Yeah, the R word. Replacement. Let's just cut to the chase. Peptides. I would probably be dead right now without my TRT and peptides. It's a very busy time. The kids are home from school. It can wear you down. You get worn down, you're in a bad mood. You're not doing your best. I'm up to the challenge, Dan. I don't know why that felt like something I wanted to say. But I am feeling great.
Just the challenge of life?
The challenge of life.
Of life after 40.
Life after 40,
folks,
man.
Yeah, it's true.
So whatever you need, they can help you with it at Game Day Men's Health. 12 area locations. Peptides are what we'd like you to ask about. And this is not just for the men. If you got a lady who wants peptides, gameday.dumbzone.com.
Friends, speaking of game day, we're in the Game Day Men's Health Studios. gameday.dumbzone.com. We're the Dumb Zone. I'm Dan McDowell.
I'm Jake Kemp.
I'm Blake Jones.
Foodie CK back there. Blake is back in studio. I saw Blake yesterday. I'll get into that in a second. After I mentioned that at the time of this recording live to tape, or live if you want to watch us on YouTube, 2 days, 6 hours, 27 minutes, 20 seconds away from the Dumb Zone generic summer event.
Right now, Dan
Saturday evening
is in his Pinto, circling the high school, smoking a cigarette, waiting for the summer event to come of age. He graduated a few years ago.
Finally legal.
But she's fresh as a flower.
I did want to mention a couple of things because I have had some queries, which is it's nothing derogatory there. That's kind of means question. But
I don't even think the term queer is derogatory. I think it's cool.
Okay.
Like, there are slurs that...
Well, retroactively, let's not be mad at Tyler Sagan for saying steers and queers are in Texas.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
Not that we were. We were fired up. Hell yeah, he said queer. Yeah.
Throwing another pick.
I wanted to bring up, though, the fact that have had a query about, hey, man, what if it rains? Good news. It's inside. So there's a pretty big indoor area. That's why we chose, well, that and many other reasons, we chose Four Corners Brewing Company in downtown Dallas. Would you call that downtown? Little discussion about what is downtown. The AAC is not downtown. What's downtown? Where are we? Where is this Four Corners? It's by the convention center, kind of, right?
Kind of. Yeah, people would say it's the Cedars.
It's near a dart.
That's a very Dallas-centric thing to say.
Which dart station do you get off to get there? Have you done the dart to there?
No.
But you're a dart guy.
But I might Saturday.
You got do you have a season pass for the dart? What is it called?
Yearly pass, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think probably my best advice is to put it in your phone if you have one.
Okay. All right.
Just be prepared for the World Cup.
Even Angelo has a phone.
Traffic.
Really?
They've redone a couple of the roads around there.
Oh, the pre-World Cup.
Pre-World
there's
Cup.
not really going to be World Cup people, but yeah, they've blocked off stuff at the convention center.
Get there a little early.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Angelo had 2 phones,
2 phones.
by the way.
Now, so the other
Damn, he's like
contingency point.
CD. He's the CD Lamb of homeless guys.
Yeah, he is.
There are some fans that have and may live in my household that have made allegations towards
Yeah.
CD Lamb that
Because
we
of candles?
came to find out. Just the whole vibe.
Oh, that
That's
he's
all.
got more in common with Angelo?
The
than-
whole vibe. My wife, and she's
he's
not
got
the
a guy
only.
phone and a girl phone.
Bro, you say that. That is absolutely in play.
Really?
Not for him necessarily, but in life, yeah. Definitely. No, so if it rains, we'll be fine. We'll figure it out. We'll have the air conditioning brought to you by Community Mechanical. We will still have bands, Prophets and Outlaws and Quaker City Nighthawks, but Dan has requested that they only play CCR.
Rain
So it'll
songs.
just be
To
2
keep the rain away?
back-to-back sets. No, if it rains, that's all you...
Oh, stop the rain.
Have you ever seen the rain?
I was there yesterday with Travis. He came by to check out the space. And this is how you know this is a AC man. As soon as he gets there, he's clocking the vents. He's,
Yeah,
he's
where are
looking
they?
where he's like,
Just
how many units we running?
He's
on
like
this
Jason
thing?
Bourne, but for HVAC.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
he
out
just
there doing the
sees
due
it
diligence.
all. They're giving away a train mini split, $5,000 value. So we'll give that away at the end of the night.
Damn.
can we enter?
You can actually,
Cool.
yes. And you know why? Because I always thought that always bothered me at the radio station. Or you work at a magazine or a newspaper.
But then
and they
they'd
give you
be
the
fixing
employees.
it for you.
Not the fixing was over by the time I got into bad time. I bought radio at the High.
I'm just
Right.
saying that's why that rule is there. You can't have an employee win the contest.
Well, I'm an employee, so I am pro fixing it
Oh,
for us. So Blake will be winning a mini split Saturday night. Connie Rosso will be out there cooking pizza. We need to talk a little bit of logistics because Travis at Community is giving away at
Mini slit.
least, in addition to the mini slit, 69 piss bottles. Over the last few months, the show has become very enamored with why stop at a bathroom on a long road trip, or if you're Blake, a 45-minute trip across town when you can just use this large piss jar. So
I don't think that's the origin of this at all. For you to now frame it as, for some reason the show became enamored with this. The reason is that Jake has a Yeti that he drinks water out of every day.
Mm-hmm.
And one day, he just had to go potty, so he went number 1 in it on the way home, then threw it in the dishwasher, and then drank out of it again the next morning. No!
In your car or in
You
your
can't
office?
do that. Like, are you going to drink out of the pee jar, too?
if I needed to,
Like,
but
hey,
the problem
let me just wash it and throw
let
the
me tell
water
you,
in
let
here.
me tell you why I wouldn't drink out of the pee jar, because it's specifically made for pee, and it
As the Yeti
no,
is not...
no. And I don't mean that. What I mean that is from the mouth of it. Ask Blake. If you tried to drink out of this thing, it would be a disaster. It's made wide for your big hog, and then it caps. You couldn't drink out of it for that reason. But yes, I would.
But still, all right, let me
100%
just...
would. And here's the thing. You're
Let's
right.
not focus on this. Let's
No,
back up
let's
to-
do it though. You're right hold on. You're right to point that out. The only error in your story is it's not that I did it that day. It's that I did it that day and told you. I'd done it thousands of other times leading up to that. So yes,
That doesn't make it better.
but I introduced this concept to the world, and much like a prophet, those in my orbit, hesitant at first, are now adopting the principles and reaping the personal benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Travis, I
I
assume
could have
is
used
one
it
of
the
them.
other...
On your trip, for sure, dude.
On the trip for sure, but where were we the other day? I was just dying. Oh, it was actually it was Tuesday evening, so it was kind of a pre-business Wednesday because I was thinking about Sean Kernan and 360 Wealth Management because we
Shout out.
talked to him yesterday about he's our Business Wednesday sponsor, and yes, he does manage money. And he actually, if you have a daughter that is graduating college and you want to give her a little gift of how to invest, put a little money in a thing, he'll set it up. And now she's got a way to put in money. Anyway, we were leaving a meeting, a Business Wednesday on Tuesday meeting, and I really had to go to the bathroom. And Jake made it worse by pointing out as we were going to the parking garage, he's like, do you see a bathroom anywhere around here? You don't. Guess what I got in my car?
Yeah.
He was all real cocky about it.
Yeah.
And so as I see cocky Jake, and I'm feeling emasculated myself, and just the more you think about it, now the more I have to go to the bathroom, and then every little bump on the road is but
All
then
we're saying is you don't have to live like that.
Yeah.
I saw Jake being emasculated. So this is a break from our talking about the P jar. He was emasculated by the business. So they, what do you call it? If you get your parking ticket, they validate it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like 4 deep in this car line to get out. And Jake is at the thing with the ticket, and he's waving it in front of it, and then he's trying to put it in the hole, and then he's looking at it, and then he's pressing a button, and like it just felt.
It was so curved.
So I thought it was hilarious because I was 4 deep, and then I'm like, what an idiot! Like, why you can't get out of a parking? So now when I finally get up there.
It's going to do the same to you, right?
I was like, I wish I watched what his final move was.
Yeah, my final move was to eat it and pay $20.
Oh, no.
Oh, I figured it out.
Well, you know what?
Eventually
If you had not been behind me, I would have, but I'm in the pocket, dude.
That's what I mean.
It's
So
collapsing.
the thing is, no one was behind me.
You had all day.
But I saw you, I was 4 deep, and I know you're sweating because
Dude.
now there's everybody else like, hey, buddy.
There's everybody else and you, and I halfway saw you. I looked back and saw you laughing, and I was like, fuck, dude,
I loved
F it, $20, well worth it. I'm going to the penalty box. Get out of here. So we'll have these jars. And in theory, in homage to Chuck Morgan, at least the first 69 people will get them. We may have more, but that's what we're guaranteeing. So the idea, I think, is that you need to be there probably by 5. Even though the event starts at 6, we're going to start letting people, I guess, line up at 5. And if they do, then you'll be then. And if people don't show up till 5:45, fine. I don't care.
When do we start? Should we say we're going to start giving them away at a certain, like 5:30?
Yes.
Okay, exactly 5:30.
Yeah.
Because you want to be able to get back to your seat and do your thing, right?
And
you can bring a chair if you want, like lawn
BYOC
chairs.
for sure.
But there are other chairs you can find there.
Yeah.
If you don't want to bring your own.
Yeah.
There'll be table, and it's air conditioned. So it's air conditioned and it's rain free because you'll be inside.
And
I think that goes with that. You can't have one without the other, right? You can't have like.
Well, you can have Texas
can I say, hey, it's air conditioned, and then oh no, if it rains, you're done.
Texas Stadium. You have a hole in the roof.
the piss
Was Texas Stadium?
jar bottle, they're signed by me. So if that's.
Have you done it yet?
No, he picked them up today.
Okay.
I've seen the specs. Yeah. Final piece of business regarding the summer event is America's Next Top Angelo, folks. That's
we're
right.
doing it.
Your opportunity to win $100 of Blake Jones money for the next year. And
a month.
Yeah, $100 a month, $1,200 for the year. You'll have a chance to defend your title, of course, at next year's summer event. This
that'll
event
be
will
good.
be such a smash. So what do we got?
Got a bunch of emails.
And
what would you say the top 4? So the whole bit was you have 1 minute, impress Blake. So talent show
like
kind
Angelo
of a thing.
did.
Yeah, somehow Angelo in that first dart ride you guys met was able to impress Blake enough to give him a gift card or a Venmo gift card.
A stipend.
A Venmo charge card. But he lost it. He didn't follow the rules that Blake didn't like, where he was spending his money. And then they ended up breaking up. Who would have thought that a homeless guy would have been emotionally unstable, but that's how it went.
Or bad with money.
He started it.
So what are the top 4, would you say, things that we have?
Top 4?
Oh. Do we have...
How many do we have total?
I knew we had I saw a bunch of emails, but
We have a bunch of emails, but...
Okay, well, let's just run through them. So again, for example, a big guy said, I can come up and do the splits. I was a wrestler.
Well, you keep talking about that, and if that's our top one,
I didn't say it was a top one, but I'm trying to find out. And listen, I'm open to the dialogue here.
There's a lot of people who say they can juggle, which if I'm going to tip my hand, ain't going to cut it.
You got to go more than 3 balls.
I think
right?
you have to, or you have to involve your feet.
Buddy, if they're juggling 9, I'm not. I don't know, man.
You're not impressed by that?
That seems
That's
incredible
a neat
to
trick, but I'm not going to sit there and applaud it. No.
Fire?
Oh, I think if it's something that's not a ball, you're juggling a knife.
Again, we're coming back to are we impressing me or are we impressing you guys?
Basically, you need to bring perfectly manicured pictures of your lawn.
Right.
A proper rain gauge placement.
A video of you doing kills on Halo.
A Valpak.
Yeah.
Right.
Just kneel down and
what
hand
else
him
do
the
we
Valpak
have
that you
that's
got.
not juggling or the splits?
One guy said that if I named any athlete from the 90s, he could give me their jersey number.
Man, that's not good.
And that's about it.
Okay, well.
I thought there's one guy that wanted to do a minute of stand-up. He said it. Oh.
Cool.
We're impressing Blake.
You got a punchline.
What if it's really funny?
Neat. In a minute? That's a lot of work in a minute.
Would that not impress you?
Somebody needs to learn.
I guess I need to see it.
Are these worthy enough for us to just have 4 or 5 little interludes throughout the summer events, and you can just sit and make fun of it?
Kendall says, if y'all are still searching for talent, I have a weird one to offer. I can eat a banana faster than anyone at the event.
Those are the emails we're getting.
It's not phallic. I don't have time to cape up for a grand entrance or anything, but I could swing by with a few bananas and help with some competitors and have a quick round of banana chugging.
Do you think it's a bad idea that we're doing this 2 days before?
Entire time would take 3 to 4 minutes. That doesn't seem like a fast eating of a banana. That seems like, what is it normally? Are you just, it's not, we're done.
Oh.
We're
pulling the cord.
Pull it.
Wow. What are we going to do? We got all this time.
I don't care. It was, that's the thing. It was an ancillary bit. We have plenty of other things.
Oh. I guess I'm looking at a different run sheet. All right, so we're officially canceling America's Next Top Angelo.
Sorry, Kevin.
Why, that was KT's idea?
I mean, I think initially, but
the initial bros wanted it, KT and TC.
Yeah.
So that's why you're against it.
Well,
those two are for something.
If it's KT's idea, I'm naturally skeptical. And it typically kind of goes like this, doesn't it?
Oh, okay.
Kind of just
it didn't work out. It didn't work out, but that's why you kill the baby. You know? You got to be willing to move on.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever heard that phrase. Like you say, that's a common phrase, kill the baby. Is that a phrase?
Abort.
Oh. That is a common phrase.
I don't think you abort because you think this is going to work out great. I think because you're probably seeing trouble ahead.
That's true.
That's why some 24 years ago.
Yeah, and it's for the
JK.
The person aborting just doesn't want to deal with this right now.
Right.
And that's what we're going with, right? Yeah. We saw there could be a little gene malfunction in there, and we're like, I don't know. Let's not. Okay.
I think the metaphor is done.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So rain or shine, we will have the generic summer event on Saturday, June 6th. This Saturday, 2 days from now.
It is at 6 p.m. I know you just said that, but I've had a couple people who listen to the show reach out to me and say, hey, y'all haven't said when it is.
6/6 at 6.
I thought that hit.
6/6 at 6. And it's from 6 to 9. If you were worried about, hey, are these guys losing their fastball? No. There it is.
Come on.
And it's brought to you by Community Mechanical. They are our HVAC company. Might as well pimp them up now real quick. They could be your HVAC company as well. It's Community Mechanical. What's the website?
CommunityDFW.com.
Okay.
You can also reach out directly to Travis if you're more of a call or text person at 469-667-7290.
Wait a second here. Did I get I thought I recently got an email. Oh, I did. I got a couple of emails, how great they are. And, don't forget that train mini split. So apparently this is not something that they just bring to the GSE, but you can get one of those at your house, too, like Jake did in his high atop his garage office.
It's the best.
Where he just has a jar. He has one of those jars next to him. You do not have a bathroom in there, do you?
I don't, but I don't need it. What I needed was heating and air, and that's what I got from my my mini split from Community. They installed it quick. They could do that for you if you're doing a remodel, you're adding, but it really starts with having them come out and just check your stuff. Preventative maintenance is the way to go. Then you're in the loop, and you can avoid bigger problems down the line. Hit up Travis. See if you can ride him maybe this Saturday. Maybe we do like a chicken fight thing where you get on top of the guys at Community and just wrestle it out. CommunityDFW.com.
Would you like to hear about my Business Wednesday, or you want to do some sports first?
Let's keep talking.
Okay.
Business Wednesday stuff. I had a very interesting day myself.
Oh, go on.
Well, I kept the boy home from daycare. So usually on Business Wednesday, we are very busy. Getting to pretend to be business people.
You kept him home to hang out with him?
Kinda, yeah. So he's going to a swim class right now at 3:20 in the afternoon at the rec. So we're picking him up, somebody, by about 2:45. Now, usually that's not me, but on this day, I was going to have to pick him up at 2:45, and all that really needed to be done past the morning meeting was like filming stuff with TC at my house for the summer event videos we're doing. And I thought, I mean, he can just be here for that. And then past that, I thought, well, all right, I got maybe a couple hours of show prep, email stuff to do. I remembered we have a pool. So he had stayed with Nora at my mom's the night before. I picked them up in the morning, and she had to go to a camp. So he's riding with me to that. And he's just like over and over going, don't make me go to school. Don't make me go to school today. And he's still in his pajamas, you know. And I'm like just feeling it. And then it's like, yeah, F it, dude. This is why I have this job, right? This is why Angelo Cataldi and Sean Kernan gave us Business Wednesday. And we just went home and D'd around it was like Step Brothers. Like we were just back and forth from the tramp. I mean, I don't have to get in the pool. He can get in the pool on his own with a life jacket on, and I can do whatever. And he just pops in and out and in and out. It was just awesome. We just hung out for like 5 hours. He's in the background of the summer.
And what is this school, too? It's not even kindergarten, right?
Nah. He's not even going to be in kindergarten next year. It's
all right. That's not, yeah.
It's not a thing.
Even to call it school
it's not school.
Makes it sound bad that you're skipping school and you kept it. No,
the bad part is it's expensive as hell.
Yeah,
and you feel bad about it. No, I didn't. I have no guilt about this at all. It just was the cool occurrence to me.
It's babysitting.
Like, there's no way I would have ever been allowed to do this in any other permutation of my life. Now I can. And it was awesome. Now, the problem is, then this morning, he's like, what up? What do we got today? I'm like, buddy. You're back in the meat grinder. Was there something I wanted to show you guys, or can I say? Real quick. You know, there was a story in Oak Cliff the other day where Mike Soroy almost died in a gas explosion.
It caused his appendix to explode, right?
I believe that scientists are now looking at that his pendy rupture was because of the explosion. Well, sometimes, this probably doesn't happen to you a lot, Dan, but my wife is always doing stuff at our house. So sometimes, like the other day, I noticed a painting that I was like, whoa, where do we get? She's like, that's been there for 10 months. And it's in a prominent place in the house. She could change a rug. She could change. There's things that change.
Oh, she didn't paint a painting.
No.
Okay, she bought a painting, hung it up, and then you
and there's things that I've asked about in the backyard in the last few months where she's like, that's been there since we moved back in the remodel, which was a year.
Okay. I'm about that attentive to detail.
So when I saw this thing plugged in this morning, I was like, God, please tell me this hasn't been here forever. It hasn't.
What is it?
Is that a carbon monoxide meter?
Yeah. Gas and go detector.
Oh,
just right.
That's got to be an Instagram mom thing, right?
100%. That's what she said. I go, hey, what's this thing? Is some sort of like air pure thing? She goes, carbon monoxide. I go, is this
silent killer?
Because of the Oak Cliff thing? She's like, it was on Instagram.
Yeah, it's one of those. Why not? I guess. Sure.
Like, I'm pretty sure the one we have already does it.
Right. Your
smoke detector, fire
alarm
alarm thing. But no.
Well, now you're sure. You're absolutely sure you're not going to wake up
dead.
Super
sure.
You all wake up dead. I did a couple things yesterday. One was I was going to go to the car wash, Mustang car wash. I was going to have them detail my car.
Elite.
And so before I did that, though, I at home, I got a bucket of water, and I got the hose out. I washed my car, and I wiped down the inside and everything. I just didn't want to be embarrassed about how they actually, wait. I'm mixing up things. I went to the dentist.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that at the dentist. I'm like, why do I do? Because on the way before I left for the dentist, I brushed my teeth, and on the way, I flossed.
Well, you clean for the
do
housekeeper.
it at the house.
That's what I'm saying. But shouldn't this be like the end of Texas Stadium? Or like, I don't know. Like, or if you're going to go on a diet on Monday, on Sunday, do you just eat a salad and broccoli and go, you know what, I want to get ahead of this a little bit? No. You eat a ton. So I should eat broccoli and popcorn and peanuts and shit and whatever.
Dip.
Yeah, whatever. Walk in with a chew in my mouth and then say, all right, have at me.
It's true.
This is the dirtiest it can get, but I want you to clean this baby up.
And think of it this way.
When you go to a car wash, you're doing it because it's horrible. You don't clean up the inside of your car first.
Yeah, they have equipment.
You get all the trash out.
Yeah, but you're not going to vacuum ever.
No,
right?
They're vacuuming.
Yeah, but you're getting the trash out really just to make it easier.
I just think it's weird because I walk in there wanting the attractive, not just because she's attractive, but the dental hygienist. She's clearly into me. She loves.
I said Indian.
Oh, can you imagine if you could somehow have an?
No,
Indian?
It makes sense. They have the big guns, right? So why go in? They have the 10-power gun. So don't go in.
I just find it funny that I do that, but
man.
But I really do want her approval. And she gave me a little tips for, hey, just make sure you focus on this area. And for the next 6 months, I'm going to focus on this area. And I'm going to walk in there and she'd be like, whoa, I can't believe the gum.
What a dork.
The gum number or whatever, they put a little thing in there.
It's never good enough, is it?
What?
You floss more than anyone I know, and it's still not good enough.
Oh, no.
No, but that's...
She was very...
Oh, she's impressed?
Very impressed, yes. I feel like I walked out of there with an A+.
But she still had something to recommend.
That's because he asked.
Right, the back of... No,
He's
the
like,
back of the teeth down there, you could brush that a little better. She's like, do you drink coffee? Yeah, I could tell. I was like, yeah.
I wouldn't call what you do drinking coffee.
Yeah. Your dirty water.
Guys, leave me alone. And then, okay, so now so it was my daughter's last day in town. She was going back to college, or actually Brooklyn. She's going to live now. My daughter, who just graduated from a very liberal arts college, Ithaca College.
On stolen land.
Those are, kind of different uses of the word liberal, but it's a very liberal arts college.
Yeah. So, for a graduation present, her boyfriend's mom or parents got her a Costco card.
That's good.
And I've never been to Costco.
What?
Oh, man.
So she said, let's go to Costco. That's why that's where I ran yesterday when Blake was over my house. Blake came over to do some filming, brought his baby, Benny. I'll tell you what. If you got a wife with kids that are already 20 years old, hand them a baby.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. And it's not even like she didn't know that she was helping you out doing work.
Yeah.
She thought you came over and just helped her out by handing her, she was like, can I touch it? Can I hold him?
Can I smell it?
And Blake's like,
Take him.
I'm so happy for you to hold. And then she gave me a big scouting report later on the differences between Benny and Brooks.
Yeah.
She said Benny much more aggressive.
Yeah, he's the younger brother.
He's just
got to be.
He's got that dog in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
and it's good. You did help her, and it's a no risk proposition because her ovaries don't work.
Yeah.
So if you hand that to a woman in their 20s or 30s, sometimes it's like, oh, they may get ideas.
Can I hop in here? So you know how some people just can't turn the bit off? Like Stephen A. Smith, very normal guy. When he gets on TV, he acts like that. The Roast Twins don't turn it off. Because Roast Twin 2 saw my kid and was like, boy, that's a fat baby. That baby needs Ozempic. And I heard Dan try to defend him a little bit. It's like, nah, babies kind of need to carry a little extra weight. And she's like, nah, it needs Ozempic.
Look, she's doing bits.
Yeah.
Anyway, she took us to Costco, so I've never been there. First thing, and she told me this I would notice this, carts are bigger. Like they're just bigger than the common cart. Think Wee Man riding in a shopping cart.
I want you to buy more?
Maybe.
Well, it's a bulk store.
You walk in, you could buy a playground set, or you can get your tire changed, or just go buy some vitamin C, or get a shower hit. So I'm walking around like, wait, I'm at Home Depot. Hold on, I'm now in Kroger.
Yeah.
We've just crossed over into some kind of other, I've just transported, now I'm in Target.
Well, it's the same like Six Flags, like you're in Mexico and then you're...
Exactly.
Yeah.
They should just put the flag of Target. Right. Also, I found out early on, so you're walking through and you're there and it's like at Six Flags. Are you going to not buy a trinket? You have to buy something. I'm here now. So it is the perfect place for a wife fight. And because my wife grabbed, I have a picture for you, Clayton.
It was all three of you?
Yeah, so she grabbed this off the shelf, and she goes, and I'm like, we've lived together for how many long? What? Are you telling me we need this? So what it is a 40 by 40, 40 inch by 40 inch. It's a rapid off fire blanket.
For all the...
And they show a few pictures there. One is you could take this blanket and toss it on that fire on the stove that got out of control.
Yeah, common occurrence in the
or
McDowell
on
home.
the grill, or on outside. A fire kind of got out of hand. Let's throw this. I got the fire blanket. Don't worry.
Perhaps.
One of the features is it handles temperatures up to 1,076 degrees. Who's measuring that?
Dude, our fires are always like 1,078.
I know.
SOL.
Hangs easily on a wall or door. Oh, okay. So
I love the psychology.
But I said to her, I go, wait, what? This is the first thing we're buying, and now we need. She goes, ask any firefighter. I meant to want to call Jimmy and just see if he'll.
And like maybe, but why now?
Or I'll save this for Jimmy.
Why now?
That's what I mean. Why now? And it was just a mini fight, but it's like, you know.
Oh, it's gotta be.
I'm a bad guy.
Gotta be a big wife's fight spot in general.
Did y'all buy it?
Oh yeah. It's now at home.
It's at your house.
Okay.
Next time you guys are frying shrimp,
I have a couple things I want you to write down and follow. This is one of them, but you know, I will let you know if we ever open this. Like if I ever see the box open.
Yeah.
Let alone use it.
Thing's going right next to the Steve Zahn cutout.
Well, I was saying we might need to bring it to the retreat just in case you're able to start a fire.
Everything is bigger. Like the mayonnaise jar is a little bigger than the biggest mayonnaise jar you can get at Kroger. Did you know this? Does everybody know this?
What do we do?
I don't know.
What? I've just never been there before. I was never at Trader Joe's before I went like last year. So
yeah,
I'm just saying, do these companies make bigger jars just for Costco?
Yeah.
They do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the idea. Do you know what Sam's Club is? Or is that a foreign concept too?
I've never been there, but I think that's owned by Walmart, right?
It's the same thing.
It's the big bulk.
These are membership places, yes. And
it's the big Walmart.
Correct. It's the same brands, but yes, Costco exists as a surplus types. That's not the right word, but yeah, you're buying in bulk.
So even when you were stocking
Only.
up during COVID, toilet paper and all that, you were just going to normal Kroger or wherever?
Oh, yeah. I've never, yeah.
Oh my God,
Dude,
you would have
these
died.
places were
Yeah.
getting hit hard.
Yeah.
Because you can buy 100 rolls of it.
And this is like what, like, I swear to you, this may be Rick Arnett and the homeless guy, but early in the Cuban time, he would say that this is the sort of thing you should do. Like,
What?
Buy like all of your toilet paper for 2-3 years or something if you can store it, because the price will change. Like, you can lock it.
It's only going to go up.
So this is right up your alley. But yeah, I think Costco might be on the level of tamales. As far as people listening being like, they sell big stuff at Costco. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I feel like it might just be a very small number of people. But that's why I'm saying, that's all they do there.
I'm a very niche broadcaster. I like to,
And that's fine.
I like just 3 or 4 people to get what I'm saying.
I think people are enjoying the journey.
Okay, well then I don't have to describe a lot of stuff to you, but I do have to say that
He's like, it's all bigger.
I feel like actually I was talking to Jorts while walking around, because he called me back and it's hard to get on, us both on the phone, I guess.
Superstars.
And he said, "Oh man." He goes, "Whatever you do, don't buy jeans." And I go, "Why?" He goes, "That would just prove that you're really old, because my dad started buying his jeans at Costco."
Dude, there's no doubt Chappie buys some clothes at Costco. Dude, for real.
I was thinking maybe underwear and socks and stuff.
I don't think, the thing is, this is like a destination for, like, my dad and my stepmom drive to the one in Southlake once a month. And they'll plan a day of it. Like, they've got things that they only
Dude, that
buy
is a
there.
retired person's thing, because my mom will be like, I'm like, "What are you doing this weekend or week?" And she'll be like, "Well, Monday we got Pinochle. I got a doctor appointment on Friday. Wednesday I'm going to the grocery store."
For real.
Like, that's her whole plan
Yeah.
for that day. It's written on her day planner. Let's go to the grocery store.
But the other thing you need to know.
And she'll buy 4 things.
Yeah.
She's all old.
I thought you were going to say this when you mentioned the fire blanket. So this is like Buc-ee's, in that there is a cult type following. First of all, do you remember the Rizzler? What were the Rizzler?
Oh, the Costco guys. Boom.
What was double chocolate
chicken
cookie?
crunch.
Boom! Like the big ripped guy, the Italian family that everybody was.
That's how they
Costco
started?
guys.
Yes, they're the Costco guys. They're the Costco family. They would go into Costco and pick up like a bag
Big Justice.
Big Justice. Do you remember this phenomenon, Dan, that swept the nation for about 2 months? And every like sports team was having this little fat Italian kid, and they were throwing out first pitches. They were probably on Ellen. It was them at Costco, and they would hold up like a frozen food thing of Costco, like their double chicken baked protein. That's all it was. So that's important, but also the food court.
Packed.
So people go there and
Just
the
packed.
hot dogs and the pizza. So much so that this is a thing that people do in like Japan. We have Costco's in other countries, and it is like a celebrating cool American style to go there and eat the Costco hot dog and pizza. This is our mark on the world. Buy big.
It's too much for me in general. Now, my daughter says she could put someone else on her account, so she's going to put me.
Let me tell you this.
I don't want 70 rolls of toilet paper. I just don't want, I don't know. It's just, everything was too much. It's like, boy, I want that, but it's too much. I bought one thing. I'm going to show it to you. The one thing I do think is good, I didn't buy any yet, but I think this will get me going back, is the protein drinks and
Definitely.
the protein powder.
Definitely.
It's the exact same price for a much smaller, the much smaller one on Amazon is $30, and you get one double the size for $30. So I'm like, all right, this will be I could go back just for the protein drinks, and I think I'll make my money.
Good steps.
And get some steps. Here's the one thing I bought. It's picture 2, because I eat oatmeal every day. And I'm like, I don't want this much oatmeal. And my daughter's like, let's get the oatmeal. Let's just see. So I bought 10 pounds of oatmeal.
110 servings.
That's what it says. I eat just a small little cup every day, and I boil it, and I make it like an old. I don't make the instant oatmeal. But I want to see. I'm marked down. It's June 4th, and so let's just see. Can you keep the note on when? I will walk in and tell you when the last bowl of oatmeal comes out of this thing. But the first little bit came this morning, and it didn't look like it. It was like I took a chair out of the stadium. You looked at the stadium, and it looked exactly the same. So.
I'm interested in how they've kind of hotted up the Quaker Oats guy.
Did they really?
Like he's doing CrossFit now. He definitely used to be fat.
He's on Ozempic.
Yeah. I mean, now he's kind of like, he's still got a cherubic face, but he looks kind of fit. Nobody looked like that.
Did we not find out that he once owned slaves yet? So he
definitely did.
No doubt.
The Quaker.
You don't go with that protein oatmeal?
Well, then I pour some protein powder in it. Is that?
What a dog. I love it.
And then I put a little protein in there. You know what I mean? Oh, another big thing right now, summer is here. And seriously, we already got scheduled for Tuesday after the show. We will have
some pros
out from Flooring Direct, DFW, at my house to just check out the floor. Because look, they've been garbage for a long time. And so it's not like this is an impulse buy at the counter. And if you're walking around your house, maybe you've been talking about it for quite some time too. Like, man, why don't we just... it's the beating of it, But Flooring Direct DFW makes it kind of easy just because they will come in. They will they move all the furniture for you. Great deals. How else do they make it easy? They go to your house, so you don't have to go to the showroom to kind of look at all the different samples and stuff. That way you can kind of hold the samples next to the wall and be like, oh, that's what it would look like with this paint. I guess that's why they do that, right?
That's got to be why they do that.
Does that help? So, yeah.
It also helps that they've got great financing options. So they'll bring the floors right to you. They'll give you a bunch of options. Then they've got financing option. Like right now, you can get your entire flooring project for less than $200 a month. So freshen that place up and do it with Flooring Direct. The website, Dan, is flooringdirectdfw.com/DZ.
Yeah, I don't
it's okay.
The thing.
It's
but we all know that their pros are the nicest.
Pros are the nicest. We've got the best prices at Flooring.
You think they'll do this one Saturday?
Maybe.
From the wonderful world of sports, Radio Sports Scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
What do y'all want to talk about? I'm pretty fired up about the arenas.
Oh, okay.
But also basketball. So you pick.
No, let's start with the arenas. The Mavs and Stars, I would guess you're talking about?
Yeah.
Just about, are you anti? Obviously, we should all be anti, right?
Why?
This thing just opened. It is not an old stadium. It's a really weird thing that we're getting into here in these United States that you're like, it's 20 years old. What?
Yeah, so the Stars announced that they are...
Yeah, but they're 29th in revenue daily.
Ticket.
Okay.
Sounds like a YP.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, so
Go
what they've announced, at least the headline, is that they're going to Plano, that they're moving to Willow Bend, that they'll build an arena there, that it'll cost somewhere maybe $1 billion, and I want to get into these numbers, and $700 million of it will come from the city of Plano. So... how you going to pass that up? The Mavs, for their part, everyone says they're going to Valley View, and we'll see how that works out public-private partnership-wise with the city of Dallas. I will just mention, though, I heard Robert Wolanski. I was listening to some of those fake promos I did the other day. Those are fun. Oh, he thinks they're fun.
These promos I did were great.
So good. I should replay them. And he was on the ticket and said, he did the not so fast, my friend, on all this, really, especially the Mavericks. He said, yeah, they've signed a thing saying that they have the option to buy the land at Valley View. and they have to pay like 170, 200 grand a month to keep the option open. But they've got a couple years on that. They don't have to build there. His point was just remember they own the land in Irving, because the Adelsons are definitely no stranger to tricky politics, and they could easily just be leveraging the city of Dallas and the city of Irving against each other. And this is not done. Dallas is moving out of the Mavs and Stars are moving out of the AAC. That much is for sure. And I know we want to talk about that part, but it's not done that the Mavericks are moving to Valley View. The Stars one feels pretty done.
So it's not done that the city of Dallas will at least have one of these franchises.
Correct.
Because that's the big thing for sports mayor. And
well, Valley View, that's technically Dallas, but that's viewed as an L for him too, right?
No, but at least now he's saying that's Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm saying
okay,
if they ended up
Irving
if
thing,
he ended up going to Irving, so because to me, what does this mean? Like, how desperate will the city of Dallas be to negotiate with the Mavs to make that work? Like, would that be? I don't know. I guess who would be embarrassed by it? Council, the mayor. Like, what does it mean? But what if the Mavs did move and they have none of the Dallas teams in Dallas? Seems bad.
It seems bad, but it seems to me bad. The Valley View thing seems bad. Moving out of the AAC seems bad. And here's the problem. As you were alluding to, Dan, it's just about ownership of the entire landscape. So the AAC, to me,
They're making money.
They're making a lot of money.
But they aren't making as much money as some of their counterparts are in the league.
Right.
That's what all of this is all about.
So if you wanna make the most amount of money, you have to own everything around the arena. That's obviously never going to happen for either Gilardi or the Adelsons at the AAC. It was never going to happen for Cuban.
Which is always a weird thing. We want to own everything around the arena, but we want to pitch this city that by us coming here, you should foot a lot of this bill because of all the. I mean, that's going to bring a lot of people into your local businesses, and
But you just own all of
it'll
it.
infiltrate. Yeah, they don't talk about that at that point.
Yeah. So there's a piece in the Morning News this morning by one of their business reporters, and really kind of lays out where this is all headed, or whether we like it or not. Franchises are striving to create in-venue fan experiences that rival at-home viewing experiences, which have never been more convenient and sophisticated. Modern-day fans, particularly from the Gen Z demographic, are not merely looking to go watch a game. They are in search of a social experience. Teams are looking to bolster their revenue by tapping into dollars from mixed-use districts, which surround arenas with year-round entertainment options.
Again, the Mavs, you could already describe them as that. It's a great experience. It's there's a lot of local stuff around there. The Mavs don't need to leave to do that.
I agree.
It's a wonderful in-game experience. Like,
why I was frankly repulsed by this quote from Mavericks CEO Rick Welts, who has only been here a couple of years. He was brought in to help get the arena built because he helped get the arena in the Bay Area built. Never mind the fact that that's one of the most unique partnerships ever, because I think Larry Ellis, some billionaire, just gave them a lot of the land. There was very little finesse on Rick Welts' part. It'd be like, I don't know, hiring Rob Pelinka because he traded for Luka or something. You know what I mean? It's like you didn't really do all that much. It's what. In any case, here's the quote from current Mavs CEO Rick Welts. I think if Dallas had to go all over again, I think there might have been a little bit of a different approach on the American Airlines Center. It does not serve the needs or the expectations of a sports fan in 2026 who goes to a professional sporting event. We don't have any of the hospitality amenities, high-class food and beverage and social areas that one would expect in other markets. And that's what we're really looking forward to.
so they're trying to frame this as this is for the fan. I mean, the fan is getting robbed here.
The fan actually doesn't really like sports.
The fan hates it.
They like hanging out. We need more hangout area because they hate the game. And they're Gen Z, so we have to, like, what are we talking about here, man? This is so many meetings gone wrong and so many people who are out of touch, and that's the thing about Cuban and Jerry, right? is that among the class of billionaires, somehow they read as more regular people. They're fans. This sucks.
I mean, Cuban was a fan.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He cheered for the Mavs, and for whatever you have to say about him, he made those games that was a big thing I did with my kids, is going to those games. And the breaks, every piece of that game, it felt like a playoff win when you walked out of there, no matter what they did, regular season, win or loss. That's why you would get engaged at a Hornets timeout in the third quarter. It was a party. So anything they're saying now, they're trying to say, hey, this is all about the fans. We have to do this because the fan experience. I mean, the Dallas fan. You don't want one of those San Francisco fans to have one up on you, do you? Vote yes on this levy.
Which is crazy because it might be true that this plays out. Like I said, I was listening to the Ticket talk about this. Junior quoted the study that is out there.
What?
You'll see it often, which is that you often hear about like the top 0.01% owning whatever percent of wealth in this country, which is true. But more broadly, the top 10% of the country, I think, has like 90% of the wealth.
Mm-hmm.
And that 10% of people, if you think of the Metroplex as 8 to 10 million, now you got 800,000 to a million people, there might just be enough people who are true effing douchebags that actually do want that out of their sports arena. And they can find people that are like, yeah, I don't care if it's $500 to go to a game instead of $200 or $170. I'll pay $500 and I'll go shoot the shit. And there might be enough. These arenas only hold 15 to 20,000 people. So there may be more of us. Well, there's no doubt there's more of us. Throw a rock. You're going to find somebody who's pissed off about this, but we don't have the money. I mean, real talk, we may be in that percentage, but we're not,
that percentage.
And we're not making, we're not.
So it remains to be seen.
We're not the type of people who make waves. Don't have that kind of money. So, yeah. And let me just wrap up this point real quick, because I do think this is sort of a microcosm of like everything that is happening, economy, business-wise. Cuban seems to get that there's something to like, we're going to make good money, and we'll be able to make the good money longer if we have good vibes. And these people and a lot of people are like, we just want to make the great money right now. We don't care if you tell us that's not going to last forever because the bad vibes are going to spoil it. Fuck you. We think that you're stupid, and people will, and sometimes they're right in the end, right? So to me, everybody talks about wanting to have this area that everybody's going to go down to, and they're going to be 365 days a year. Well, it doesn't take a genius to realize that if they split the Dallas market, I mean, how you can't, Dave Chappelle's not going to go to Plano and Valley View, right? These places, these artists have radio clauses anyways. The only way this really worked is by putting all of it at one place. The Mavs are a big part of it. The Stars are a smaller part of it. Entertainment is a part of it. How are they going to fill with 40 hockey games in Plano? Like, what are we talking about? How many concerts can you have? Like, it took a while for this to work at the AAC. It's going to take forever and never for this to work at both those sites, unless there's a casino there. To me, that's the only way that people would go to either of these places to just hang out. I mean, is anybody doing that in Arlington? Like, what? There's a place in town where we see how this works. People go there and they leave. And you see that heat map of the income moving north. We all know how this is working. And Brad Alberts from the Stars has said as much. Their fans are whiter, have more money, and live north. And that'll be great on game nights. But if you're at the AAC and you're downtown, I realize the revenue thing got messed up and they're all pissed off at each other. But there's a lot more reason to be down there. If you're at an arena where, what are you going to book if you're the Stars arena that's going to get people there that often? I don't know.
Well,
It seems like you're dividing the pie so you can keep all of it. But the amount that you keep in the end is going to be less.
Yeah. Do the Stars now enjoy revenue from Dave Chappelle and Nate Bargatze when they come to the AAC? Or
I think that's part of what's...
Do they half own it?
I don't think they half own it, but I do think they have revenue sharing, and that's what they're in court for.
Uh-huh.
But that is over my head. However, I would say the point remains.
But yeah, $1 billion stadium in Plano for a hockey team.
Now that's where it gets really interesting to me. Is they say that the Plano City Council will vote on around $700 million of this, and this is kind of minutia, kind of wonky. But I've tried to get interested in the school funding thing, right? And it's very common when you're like, oh, my elementary schools are closing, but we're building a new football stadium. And people are like, what the F, right? They make this tricky enough to where they feasibly and correctly can say that's not the same money. Oh, yeah, no. That's a different bucket of money. We can't spend that money on the school. That's a different bucket of money, which is like technically true. But there is something to, if they ask you, if you live in Plano, to go vote for this and you say yes, are you more or less likely the next year or 6 months later if they're like, oh, we also have a tax for the schools, we need you to go back and vote for that too? I would say less. You're going to have some level of fatigue. You're going to be like, what the fuck? They just built, what is this? I don't trust these people. What are they doing? They always say these are not related. It's all related to me. It's the city spending money. And if you have to ask people for it, then it's all related. Now, there's another really tricky thing that they've been doing, and I bet you they're going to do it here. It happened in San Antonio recently because Manu Ginobili, Nolan Ryan, and a handful of other wealthy individuals own a minor league baseball team in San Antonio. They needed a new ballpark. It's going to cost about $170 million. The team is paying $30 or $40 million. Now, when this was reported in San Antonio, it was reported as the team is paying for all of it. They're paying $34 million. The rest of it will be covered by a and then they use big words. They use big words like HELOC, the Vader. They start using tax. They say that this is not public money because the money doesn't exist right now. This is a tricky thing of saying, hey, we're going to pay for this with the future growth revenue taxes. So you see what I'm saying? Like they take the money out now and they say, well, this is going to work out. And when it does, that growth will pay for this. So this is not something that existed before. But that land still could have been something else. Do you see what I'm saying? Like they sleight of hand you because, first of all, at the end of the day, in that process,
so taxes are going to pay for it.
They do have to pay
taxes.
It's future taxes, and they're borrowing now.
Yeah.
So they say like, well, that wouldn't have existed anyways. And I know that's confusing, but it's bullshit, is what it is. It is your money. Just because it didn't exist without this proposal, it's your money. They would have found another thing to spend it on or way to use it. So.
But you never have to vote on that?
No, I bet you will, and people will.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because all of these companies have a ton of money. They could all afford. I mean, the Adelsons right now, I mean, it wouldn't like make up for Luka, but if they anteed up and were like, fuck it, we'll pay for the whole arena, wherever. We're going to pay for the whole thing. We're going to subsidize it, and we're going to have Atlanta ticket prices and concessions. These people have options to be good rich people. There are ways to do it. And when they choose not to, well, that's it. It really does just come down to
like maybe even Cuban knowing he wanted a new stadium, because they were talking about that for a few years, Cuban.
Yeah.
And maybe as he was sniffing around it, he realized, the only way to do it is to shed the person he's been all these years, and he didn't want to be that person.
I think that's a really good point because, I'll just keep saying it. I heard Gordon say, it seems like every time there's an ownership change, there's some sort of venue or arena change. shortly thereafter. So I started researching that, and it's 100% true. And that's a big part of it, right? Because you don't hate that guy yet, or you don't love that guy. They're coming in sort of fresh. I'd never thought about that. Cuban probably, it's ironic now, legit was like, this will kill my image if we have to do this the way that everybody else is going to do this. But why couldn't you just do it the old way? Just lose money. Or not make the most. It sucks.
That's the thing, yeah.
Tremendously. It sucks tremendously because I didn't think the AAC was going to work out. But I thought that because I was from Fort Worth or from the mid-cities, and I just thought, oh, that's like bougie. Like, you'd come to the AAC in the early 2000s, and it was everything you thought about Dallas.
Yeah.
It was like, this is so pretentious, nightclubby, feels just fucking
But it's
weird.
really built.
It's so good now.
Yeah, it took it 15 to 20 years to actually like settle in, and it's kind of perfect now.
With two teams.
They got enough parking. They have enough, Yes, the Katy Trail.
Yeah.
Like everything around there is awesome. And both teams are like, yeah.
What if we had just some more?
But we're not making all the money from everything around here. And both teams want that.
Yeah, no, the Mavs are not certainly blameless in this.
Dumb guy question. I hate coming downtown for games. Why is this a bad from if I just want to see a Stars game on a Tuesday night?
Everybody's got to have their version of their ox getting gored, right? Like, it's hard to get downtown from some places, but it's very hard to get to, let's start with Valley View. That's a nightmare.
Yeah, there's not going to be a good place really anywhere.
So maybe you just have to start with and accept that. The thing about the Dallas one is, hypothetically, you're trying to gore as few oxes as least amount as possible, right? So, like, most of the people live close to Dallas.
Yeah, I guess to me, it seems like there would be more space in these new places because in downtown, you're stuck. You've got the few little stores around the AAC, but then you can't build anywhere else. I mean, if they did have more space to put parking lots and whatever, I don't know. I'm more excited for the move than I think most are, just because it's something different. I know what the AAC is. I don't like coming down here.
Yeah, and I would support, maybe this is my bias, I think Irving would be cool. I don't know why. I like that area. I think it bridges it sort of gives people in the West a little bit of a possible drive. I mean, if you live in Fort Worth.
It's just that I don't like the Adelsons making everything.
Yeah.
I don't like them. Yeah, I don't like them.
I guess I don't like them at all.
It sucks, dude. It really sucks. We got, I saw a bunch of tweets about this, and hell, this kind of rolls into last night, but we've had a rough go the last half decade around here.
Well, there's a Chuck E. Cheese right by where Valley View was. So you're looking to kill some time.
Before we move on to last night, we can highlight Qualis Roofing. They're one of our presenting sponsors at the Dumb Zone Generic Summer Event. They're kind of one of our OG sponsors. They made the mushroom sandwich, or at least they ordered it, the legendary mushroom sandwich. And Brian, the guy over there at Qualis, the owner, was telling us yesterday on Business Wednesday that one of the things they do, they do some charity work, and they got connected by a realtor to an 81-year-old widow with a roof that's damaged badly, leaking. She has no insurance, so they're going to replace it at no cost. And wanted to offer away maybe people out of the GSE. He wants it to do a thing where if you sign up for an inspection, they will donate $50 on your behalf towards the roof. He's not asking for monetary help in doing it. But
we're in for $500.
That's what you get all the time. Okay. You also get a T-shirt if you get a free inspection from Qualis Roof. So why not? Free inspection?
To be super fair or clear, not specific on the shirt. This could be something from Brian's closet. The $50 donation will go. I'm not sure, will definitely go to the roof. So sign up for an inspection out there Saturday. And if you can't be there Saturday, hit them up at qualisgc.com. They'll take care of you, man.
Yeah, mention the dumb zone. So yeah, last night I find myself because Oklahoma City, we became Spurs fans. I now, as last night was unfolding, I became Knicks fan. I know it's tough. Like I feel like Wemby needs that MVP to be announced on that day, or he needs Chet. He needs someone to piss him off. Maybe if Frank Ntilikina was still on that team because he's another Frenchman. But anyway, it is the argument in today's NBA. Like, would you rather have a Jalen Brunson or a Wemby? I think you'd always rather have a Wemby, right? I think it's easier to build around.
Can you remove the names and describe to me what you mean? Like player who's elite.
Player who can create offense and create for others as well. Or player who needs a nudge. You just can't hand Wemby the ball and go, okay, offense.
Right. Because the other side of that is that one's a plus on D and the other's a minus.
Oh,
right?
I thought you were saying one is like a generational alien. The other guy is like Jake's height.
You can find other guys kind of like Jalen Brunson, but the generation alien is why I think you can build around a Wemby easier than a Brunson.
Well, yeah, for sure. But if you're saying to some little kid, no, you can't be Wemby. You could be Jalen Brunson, though.
Yes. Yeah, fans might gravitate towards Jalen Brunson in the long run. But it's today's NBA, and a guy like Jalen Brunson is very valuable. And he was a Mav, and I love him. He was drafted there with Luka.
Yeah, I think there's multiple ways you can talk about this. Certainly you have to acknowledge that he would not be the player he is today if he were with the Mavericks. But that doesn't mean he couldn't have also become a great, great All-NBA type player. His game would be different. But the Mavericks did bungle that contract, but they could have also kept him. They just would have had to pay more than New York did.
Right. And Cuban decided not to. Yeah.
And he decided not to. And he would have also had to pay, we must remember, his agent, Brunson's agent, was hired by the Knicks. His dad was hired by the Knicks. You were going to have to pay a hometown, what's the opposite of a discount? I mean, tax, basically.
Surcharge,
yeah. Excellent work.
But
yeah.
But I think Jalen wanted his own team. I think he was tired of playing second fiddle to Luka. I think he wanted to be the guy. I
think that is part of it, but had they valued him early on and made him feel like he was a part of the thing and that it was both of them, because dude, you go back and look, that was the best friend Luka's had in the time he was here. I know he was tight with Dorian, Boban from pre-existing, but we had our stepbrothers.
They were both in the same draft.
He was learning like American culture from Jalen Brunson, and it was awesome because Brunson's such a weirdo, just a very different guy. So yeah, I think that it could have worked. But I was thinking back, dude, and I remember being on the phone that summer with Skin and Followell and Damaris, and everybody's talking about what they're hearing. And again, the Mavericks had just decided it is impossible to sketch out a world where we are a competitive defense with both these guys on the floor for most of the game. And in hindsight, I think I was a little bit like, are you sure at the time? But they were all very sure. And in hindsight, I think that was just lazy of that entire, not those people, but that's a lazy take. Figure it out, right? We know what Luka is, and you know that Brunson, I hate to say the guy's a winner, but it's clear there's something emanating off this person that is very hard to find. Look at his college, look at what he's done, so I just think you figure it out. I don't give if we have to go get three other guys that are 6'10" and taller at the other three spots, I would have,
That's what ironically what the Mavs are doing now.
Yeah.
Trying to be as big as they can.
And I mean, New York finished 10th in defense this year. Not great, but they figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, when they lost Brunson, you had to get Kyrie because you kind of learned you need a guy on the floor at all times.
Yeah, and I guess it's a little bit different because Kyrie's he's a shooter too, and Brunson wasn't that. So it was easier to imagine Kyrie and Luka than it was Brunson and Luka. But sometimes I just think we have a lack of creativity. I'm like, oh, these guys both need the ball. Give it up. Can't do it. Got to move one of them.
Yeah, the reason
figure it out.
Sacramento didn't draft Luka, right?
It happens all the time.
We got a guy that handles the ball.
It happens all the time. But Brunson right now, here's a superlative for you. I don't know that I can think of another intangible maxed NBA player in my lifetime. And it's obviously just because he's short, but he doesn't.
I don't think he's maxed.
I just mean
But he took a discount, actually.
No. I just mean he's intangible maxed in the sense of he is his whole thing just appears to be like aura. He's not particularly fast, He's obviously small. With Luka, you can see him change directions and it looks beautiful and you're like, okay, he might not be that athletic, but I get it.
A little bigger.
Brunson, it doesn't really make sense. And it's not like, Steph Curry is still 6'4" and is the best shooter of all time. Brunson just makes it work in a way that is so throwback and dirty and beautiful.
But they also put the team around him, You built
Great
around
team.
Brunson.
They take the most corner threes of any team in the league. Even though they don't shoot a ton of threes overall, they just make sure they take good. He makes sure they take good ones. I thought Ethan had an interesting point this morning too. You've talked a lot about parity in the NBA since free agency. He quoted a guy from CBS this morning that put forth the idea that the greatest parity occurring is between star level and median level players. So I have no idea how you would measure this or index it, but that the best players in the league are not 10 orders better than average players anymore. And this guy's point is that over time, that happens in every sport. And that every sport, the gap shrinks over time between just that everybody is getting better, but there's more room for those guys to improve and less room for the guys at the top to improve. So I don't know if this is true, but it does sort of build Ethan's piece today of just that this is the new way. Because the Knicks, normally if you looked at a team like the Knicks and you looked at their roster, I know it's good, but you would assume that Brunson was was Michael Jordan. And I don't know, the Bulls had a great roster, but you just look at that roster and think, pretty good. Their best player must be the best player in the league if they're in the finals. And he's not even close. Right? He's not Luka.
No.
And so you look at it and you think, how did they do this? And they just have a bunch of guys who do not suck. And that's kind of, who knows if it's a model, but it's interesting. It's definitely different.
Yeah, and as last night went on, Spurs are winning. Their fans do seem entitled, oh, we're back here like we're supposed to be. And I thought they were a little, once the Knicks did have that run in the third, I thought they kind of shut them up for a while. And they weren't like this, hey, I don't know. You used to hear about the Spurs fans and the Sacramento fans because they're one-horse towns. That's why they're the best fans. And they're not. They're not the best fans in the league. Not happy to see them back in the NBA Finals. I think it sucks.
Yeah, but then all the crowd shots were all the Knicks fans, and they're really loud and obnoxious.
I was liking it because they were taking over San Antonio, But yes, why should I be cheering for New York? This is the worst.
There wasn't a likable face in a blue and orange shirt last night.
I'm going to be honest with you.
They have Jalen Brunson, and I love Jalen Brunson. And I think Luka would be happy. I'm going to root for who Luka is rooting for.
Yeah, okay. That's a good call.
That's fair.
I think I once tweeted after one half of Kenny Hill's college career that he'd be better than Johnny Manziel. Mm-hmm. So, dude, there was a point in the first quarter.
It was a great game.
So good. The point late in the first quarter, maybe second quarter last night, San Antonio's on a little bit of a run. Brunson went to the locker room And I, in my head, was like, sweep. They're going to sweep this team. Like, Wemby's just about to. And then from then on, dude, he looked awful, like lost. And it's funny when you're that talented, it truly does look like you've lost your Monstar powers when you can't, like when you're not going. Another guy, it just
when
looks.
You're that big, yes.
It's awful.
It looks
every
too much.
fall looks ugh,
Him trying to sprint.
not good. Not
Can
good.
I give you all a suggestion? The ESPN Unlimited, you can watch the sky cam of the game, and that's how I watched last night.
That's cool.
And you could literally see when Brunson came back in the game, just kind of the rest of the team, just the Spurs just kind of deflated. And like you're seeing the overhead view, and Wemby is just struggling.
I love that. I'll check that out. ESPN Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited. You see, he got a new job.
Yeah.
No.
CBS Sports. Don't know exactly, but I imagine it'll start with studio.
All right, well, if it's CBS, they will screw it up.
All right.
Let's go here.
Oh, yeah, wait a
We'll make this brought to us by Early Bird CBD. We do have a couple of gummy thoughts today. Early Bird CBD has a code, DZ20. Early Bird CBD is the CBD with THC in it. So that's why we endorse
Yeah, and typically we're talking about
earlybirdcbd.com.
the gummies, but we'd also like to talk to you about the drops.
Oh, I forgot, yeah.
Just a little drop of liquid, put it in your cocktail, maybe a little or
Can I drop it in my
mocktail.
hot water?
You absolutely can because
Yep.
it's flavorless.
Oh, nice.
Got a
But it's
2.5
little
milligrams
THC.
Yeah, it's like
in
a
the
gummy.
drop?
Little
All
drop. Little drop. The promo code is DZ20 at earlybirdcbd.com. Go for some gummies, go for some drops for maybe a little poolside. DZ20 is the promo code.
I know this isn't about puddle pools either. I don't even think they have a spot today. But that's something else I did with... we haven't swam in the pool since last year. But puddle pools got our... whatever, the levels right. And did a little swimming yesterday, too.
Nice.
On a little Business Wednesday. Viewer mail. We can start with a gummy thought since we just did the CBD spot. Which was... Oh, this might come from me. So I was driving around wondering how, when I have it on automatic, there's just a couple little drops. How did my windshield wipers know that there was just a couple drops on the... And it just went on. How does it know?
It's all computer.
How? Does it read it when it hits the windshield? Does it read it?
When you get your windshield replaced, don't they want to upcharge you for like the technology sensors stuff?
I don't know. I haven't got my windshield replaced.
I lean out the window and do it with my hand.
Well, I'm just saying.
Like a man.
Do you have automatic, the windshield wiper that can read the rain? Oh.
I thought you didn't have a windshield wiper. You just wore a football helmet.
My cousin.
Anyway, that's a gummy thought.
This is barely a gummy thought, but Corbin says, Dear Muffin Stuffer, if the Mavs go to Valley View, we need to like set up in there where the hang zone would have been. Like we need to find out where the actual hang zone spot from Valley View Mall was and post up.
Like the coordinates, the longitude, latitude,
He
all
said
that.
it's probably somewhere around section 369 row G. Most people won't be able to find it anyways.
Taylor says, Dear Fatty Fish Influencer, spoke with a dietitian recently about my cholesterol levels. She recommended...
Oh, my God!
More exercise.
Right. Less
Sardines.
eggs.
Sardines.
God.
That no.
Said, I've never purchased sardines. I need guidance on top brands and places to purchase.
That is a separate
So I'm
fee.
hitting the expert 10,000 hours.
No, you need to go sign up for the Sardine Zone. That's Dan's new...
Side project.
He's
Yeah.
left Business Wednesday. He's now
Right.
doing the Sardine Zone.
The great Tim says, not trying to give Barry Bonds hitting pointers here, but I believe that's twice in a few months, Jake, that Rafael Septien's name has come up with no mention of his off-the-field hobbies. making sure he hasn't slipped through the cracks. Do you want to do this one?
I don't know that I'm on Raphael Septien. Is he?
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't flashing, was he?
It is. Well, first of all,
somebody was flashing around that area.
That was Lance.
Lance Rensel?
Yeah. So this came up the other day just because we were playing.
No Pants Lance?
Yeah.
Didn't they? Yeah.
That's why I remember it. We were playing the Raphael Septien audio where he's doing an employment ad where he's like, the Cowboys hired me, and not because I'm Mexican.
No.
This is an interesting term for a charge. Back in January of '87, he was indicted on a charge of mishandling a minor. He pleaded guilty later that year to a charge of indecency with a child. Sexual contact.
Yeah, none of that sounds good.
He was released by the Cowboys a year later.
A year?
Yeah.
They're like, look, still got a good 70% in this leg.
He didn't play again. Let's see. His probation is felony warrant status.
Okay, good. Or good. I don't know. Maybe not good. Yeah, good.
Let's look at his
wasn't
stats.
there.
Let's see.
How's he doing? Is he alive?
Dude, okay. The last sentence of his thing here says, his probation is in felony warrant status as of January 16th, 1992, and is still active as of March of 2026.
Probation?
His warrant.
Oh.
He bail?
He may be on the run.
Boy, he's gotten away for this long? That's great.
Shout out to him. Put him on the list, Blake.
I got an actual piece of mail delivered to my house. As you can see, this big box.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the box?
It's from Plashley.
Oh, I was thinking about her the other day.
Why?
Because she gave me an AA coin that I put on my desk.
Because I was wondering, is she against Jake? Doesn't seem so, but it is addressed to my house, and then it's the Dumb Zone, Dan and Blake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Last time, when she sent me the coin, I think she got upset that I didn't, thank her. I don't know.
Anyway, it appears to be not only an octopus.
Wow.
What is this for?
Well, I know what I'd do with
board?
it.
Charcuterie board?
Yeah, probably.
That's my guess.
I'd
Put some fish in there.
I'd put blunts in it.
Yeah, it's basically, I mean, yes, of course, as most people that email or send me things now, yeah, there are sardines.
Wow, look at all the logo, the little cool designs on the sardine cases.
And mackerel fillets she has here. But this is basically stuff for Blake's new barbecue.
Oh, wow.
Hell yes.
What did you get here? Little Weber grill, like a
Oh, please
smock.
tell me that.
What do you call the thing? Not a smock.
Keep going.
It's called a smock in school.
Keep going.
Oh, and gloves. It's the thing you wear like an apron.
An apron.
Okay, there you go.
Now, what's the funny phrase on the apron? Huh? Let's see what that thing says.
It has to be funny, right?
Yeah, it's
Anyway, thank you, Flash.
I like.
Says, I like my butt rubbed and my pork pulled.
There you go, bro. I can't wait to see you making that as you flip me a dog.
Like yanking
Wait, you don't flip
it.
dogs.
You turn
Damn
him.
it.
I got one from Steven, and this has a couple images. He says, I'm hesitant to send this email. Maybe it's been covered on the DC before. My wife bought me a pint of Ben & Jerry's, and I felt like I was being punked. See attached. Yes, my wife bought me non-dairy Kaepernick ice cream.
What?
It's a Ben & Jerry's flavor called Change the World. You can see that one. This one describes it, but that one, yeah, Change the World, and it's got a Kaepernick photo.
WHIRLED,
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, and it describes on the other image just like all the. I don't even know.
That's incredibly
dude.
lame.
He said, as far as I can tell, this has been around for a few years. I feel like this could be the origin of DEI ice cream, and I just missed it. Got me thinking, do you have any Iran war submissions? Here are mine.
Oh, good. Love these.
And I believe this is from our friend who lives over there.
This is Iran War
Yeah.
titled Ice Cream.
Blueberry blockade. The Strait of Smormuz.
Okay.
He says these are a couple based on some banger Trump tweets. Open the fudge and straight.
Okay.
Okay.
And A whole civilization will apple pie tonight. Why did he tweet a whole civilization will die tonight? That's such a hardo. I got a couple anchor words from Patrick. Fugue state.
That's a good one.
Mike Reiner used to say that a lot.
After Breaking Bad?
Yeah, and there was a baseball player too, right?
Oh, that's right.
He like went.
A guy who was like holding a slipper.
Yeah, in the clubhouse.
Yeah. Was it a Ranger? Might have been a Ranger.
And then Zach has one. This one I could see it's tricky because it could apply to both words. His anchor word is cannon fodder.
Fodder?
Fodder.
Yeah.
I have another tricky one. Differ.
You beg?
I beg to differ. That from Chase.
Adrian has a Blake conspiracy theory. Were you trying out for the Savannah Bananas?
Oh, you caught me.
Are your kids into that yet?
No, they're not allowed.
Okay, good.
You won't show it to him?
No.
Last minute viewer mail here from Alexa. Alexa Silvers.
Hope she's going to be there Saturday.
Running low.
Yeah, she's the listener with a very porny name who owns a pot shop in Oklahoma. She says, Gummy thought, everything has calories. Is that true? Does water have calories?
No.
That's her Gummy thought. And then she says, movie trope. And I have a bunch of movie tropes for you.
Same.
Getting knocked out with chloroform on a rag.
Vintage.
It's just that easy.
It does seem pretty easy.
Dick Tracy.
As well as before, certainly before the 2000s. But the one punch knockout used to be a very big thing.
Yeah. Boy, the rag, though. I was
How many times did young Dan think, well, this will be my way to finding a date?
I was under the impression that if you walked into any busy city, half the people were just on the ground, passed out from a rag that had been put in their face. So easy.
Movie trope from Derek. Just the use of shotguns. They never lock them into the shoulder. They're just like holding it with two hands and they're able to control it.
Yeah, firing from the hip.
Yeah.
Gun people must just go nuts.
Brother,
during movies.
don't.
Yeah.
Another one. I thought this one was really funny. How many action movies have a chase scene that goes through a kitchen and the employees don't react at all?
That's a great one.
That from Caleb Williams, a.k.a. the Iceman.
John says, renegade cop punches boss in the face. He says that in Point Break, Nick Nolte punched John McGinley. In Mercury Rising, Bruce Willis punches his boss.
Yeah.
I'm sure these aren't the only two examples.
Just shake it off.
And then he says, also, I have veneers. Cost me $20K 20 years ago. They are beautiful, totally worth it.
Derek said his were 50. Or
50?
Man.
But that's for the implants. He had
the full mouth?
He had Israel implants. He said, at that price, you have temps right out the door. No gummy time. He says it's a big commitment. Veneers may be better if you've got a good base, but 30 years of snuff will take a toll.
Wow, man.
Yeah. He said he also said he had to talk the dentist down 2 shades from Uncle Baby Billy White.
Yeah.
Like the dentist like, oh, come on, man. I don't know why the dentist would sound like Baby Billy, but
couple of Blake things. Steven says y'all are giving him shit for watching the WNBA, but he's not wrong to like it. He says the WNBA has more literal G players. I think he means gay there, but the MNBA is more SG league. I started watching last year for Paige. It was refreshing to find a basketball league where the players actually play like men. No flopping. No touch fouls or endless free throws. The commercial breaks are short and infrequent. The product actually flows, gets on with the game in a way that makes up for the skill level deficiency. Also, which league has a fashion show for their All-Star break? Is it the WNBA or the MNBA? Back when I used to watch the MNBA, it seemed like Luka was one of the only players who played like a real man. Yet he got criticism from all corners, got less MVP votes than SGA every single season. Don't care what happened in that Game 7. Okay. Anyway, I'd rather watch WNBA. Sue me from Steven.
Nice. And now
I could see that.
Those 40 minutes go by fast.
I could see it.
Ron C. says Blake had some fumbles.
Of course.
He says, highest vagina finder. I'm listener day 11 DZ subscriber from St. Augustine, Florida, the oldest city in America.
I've heard that. I heard it's amazing, too. They're doing a lot with it.
Prove it.
Well, that it's old?
Run the ball guy fumbled multiple times. Instead of trading his car with a friend who has a truck for the day, and then return the truck with a full tank of gas, Blake, per his own words, ignores his wife's suggestions to borrow a truck and get bungee cords, was not even close in judging the dimensions of his wife's SUV versus the TV he was going to purchase, made his wife sit in the back seat of her SUV with 2 kids and 2 car seats to hold a TV that he bought for his dad, complained that she yapped about it the entire ride home.
She did.
And then felt vindicated by saying, see, we made it.
I was right.
He said, I'm counting fumbles similar to how Jake counts errors. Run the ball guy fumbled at least 7 times and then bragged about how many first downs he got after his team allegedly, quote, won. Classic dumb assery from the dumb zone from Ron C. And I got another one I think that Blake can chime in on because I think your wife is involved in this in a way. I could be wrong. But Steven writes, Dear period penetrator, I have been discussing with my wife for the past several weeks a discussion that needs to be brought to the experts. We have friends in which the wife gets mad at the husband for watching porn, but she herself reads smutty novels.
Unacceptable.
As well as watching things like Heated Rivalry.
Okay.
Is the wife justified in saying that porn is different and worse than smutty literature?
Well,
is it your wife? Which wife reads fairy smut?
Oh,
Jake's.
mine does. Yeah, but
Blake reads the fairy smut.
Yeah.
Like, so if can your wife get mad at you for watching porn if she's reading smut?
I would say your relationship
It's
has
lady porn, right?
much
Guys are more visual.
wider
Don't we all
issues,
say that when we
visual learner, babe.
need a piece
she's
of
mentally porning.
That's insane. But it sounds like you're in way too deep at this point. And the Frankels don't do divorce, so you can call somebody. I got one for you. We were talking about King Spa the other day, which I really want us to take a show trip to, just so you guys can see. We don't all.
I think I'm good.
Is this the one that Israel runs?
Yeah, I don't have a passport.
No, but it's the one that when I told Steve Noviello I went, he was like, "That's gay."
Yeah.
But so if you've never been, it's awesome in that there are 20 different like sauna rooms with different rocks and temperatures, and you can get massages and it's relaxing. But when you go in, they split you male female, and the locker rooms are male female, and there's an area, a huge area connected to each locker room, a male one and a female one, that are just pools, like a grid of like, let's say a row of 8 by 4, so there's like 30 plus pools of just hot tubs, and it's just full of dudes. They're all nude. John said he went with his wife about 10 years ago. On the way, I'll skip that part. He said, we get there and it's pretty dead, maybe less than 10 cars in the parking lot. I get my robe, slippers, and locker key and head into the men's locker room. The first thing I see is 2 Asian men completely naked. He says Gaysians. I don't know what that. With one standing behind the other, combing his hair as they look in the mirror. I reflexively hit him with a "Sup, boys," and headed to my locker with a 1,000-yard stare. My leader is Angelo pounding balls at the range. Always punt if it's 4th and 6 or worse, and not the fourth quarter from Johnny. Combing another man's hair.
That's good. Brotherhood.
It's like very McPoyle-y. Like I don't. It's so gross, dude.
I've got one from Beth. Not drop Beth. I work in the TCU library, and while strolling through our lobby, I was floored by the quote being featured on this enormous screen. Not a quote from an acclaimed author or an esteemed scholar, but a piece of wisdom from one of our modern-day philosophers, Travis Kelce. The quote is, "Achieving dreams is not solely about the method, but about the direction and routine one sets in life." That from a Kansas City Chiefs tight end.
This is how you know that Amelia Earhart was a dumbass, or anybody else that they like have given us quotes from 60, 70, 80 years ago, and you're like, well, they must have just been the smartest person around. They must have been going to them for quotes because of all the knowledge they had. No. 100 years from now, people are going to think Travis Kelce was like Aristotle because his quotes are in a library. And there's also no way he said that.
No, there's
not
not.
like that.
She says, "I fear for the future."
All right now.
This from Jonathan. I'd like to respectfully add the great Sydney Sweeney to the swine line.
Interesting. She does
mean
kind of
curvy?
have a piggy type face.
No, piggy face. Yeah. I thought that was good.
I can't
Because
hear.
being in the swine zone, it's not bad.
It's not
No,
bad.
it's not.
You can be unattractive. You can be hot. I can't hear the word piggy anymore without thinking of Trump.
Did he call a reporter piggy or something?
Quiet piggy.
Oh, he did? I have a things Dan has ruined, like the word protein and hardwood. This listener says 2:30. Anytime anyone says 2:30 for any reason, me and my wife say it. It's his favorite time of day.
Listen, man, that one
Dennis loves it, and your kids are going to love it too.
My kids, the soccer team, I've been open micing that thing all over the Metroplex and crushing with it. No apologies whatsoever. Here, let's listen to this. Quiet, piggy.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to hear that. This one's really disgusting, so it can't be our ender. Okay?
All right.
Well, I don't have another one, so.
Trigger warning.
I have one more.
Legit. This comes to us from Travis, who did a little time in prison. He is our regular prison correspondent. He said, I'm listening to Mr. Luna talking about playing with one's beehole and if it helps with an erection. And that don't make you gay. When you get to prison, they shave your head, and then the major or gang officer takes you in individually, asks your sexual orientation, and then tells you, in the event of a sexual assault, if during penetration you find yourself erect, that does not make you a homosexual. It's natural.
Like someone that works at the prison is telling him that?
Yeah, so that you don't have like
they're saying, look,
a meltdown, like some
very
sort of
possible.
crisis. Yeah.
Yeah, look.
You're gonna be
you're gonna be raped, but like that's not even the focus here. The problem with it is you might think you're gay.
We don't want you getting
So
any
we
ideas.
want you just
You're
to
gonna-
understand that would be the worst thing ever, and that's not going to happen.
But that's not the end of the email.
But you're going to get raped.
Okay.
There's more.
The other day, in one of our high-minded, parlor level discussions, we were talking about somebody getting a Dumb Zone logo, like implanted on their dick somehow.
Oh yeah, with the filler.
Yeah, because Sarah Heppola told us
Yeah, you have to put a thing on for like 2 weeks,
that young men
like
are
in a cast. Or,
right. They're juicing up their wieners with lip filler, basically, and then shaping it. And we thought, well, could you do a little DZ shape? Travis says in prison, people will get designs carved into filed down dominoes or get a ball bearing from the padlock put in their dick. One guy holds the dick while another guy takes a razor and cuts the skin on the top of the dick, inserts a pencil to hold the skin open, and then slides the domino or ball bearing in. All this while about 20 dudes are watching, weak need. One unit I was in, the officers found out people were getting ball bearings inserted because someone's got infected. They
Yeah.
came in and checked every person's dick, and if you had a fresh cut, they sent you to medical and made you squeeze the area like a zit to pop it out. Have a good one.
Thank you, Travis.
Travis.
Thanks for that email.
So I don't know if it's like a pleasure thing, but guys are opening up their self and inserting like a D piercing almost.
I could have gone without knowing that.
Yeah.
Forever.
It's prison, man.
Think it's a double 5 domino, or does it matter?
You're the guy.
Yeah. I guess I'll end with this. I don't think it's that much better, but Dear Jake and possibly Blake. This ties into the summer event where we're giving away 69 piss bottles autographed by Jake. This from Rob Schindler. He says, my son was recently hired as a U.S. postal worker and has been sharing his experiences and tales from the streets. As summer approaches, they are encouraged to drink lots of water to stay hydrated, which of course means many bathroom breaks, making deliveries later and later. Most carriers resort to piss bottles to save valuable time. I was wondering if there are any particular piss bottle brands or types that you veteran mobile pissers would recommend to a piss bottle rookie.
We kind of read this the other day, but only part of it, so it's okay.
Delete.
I don't know what the one we have is called.
We've got
You?
multiple. We got the extendable one. For
I don't.
the-
Let me tell you something.
It's a bad question, Rob. You know they're all the same. They're plastic.
No,
They're
no,
not.
no, no,
I
no,
have
no.
two different
No,
brands.
they're definitely different.
Yeah.
That dick extender one, I'm not a fan of that. It feels. I've never used a fleshlight, but I imagine it feels too sexual. Then it is
But
the one that extends out like
I like
the,
medical
I
grade.
know, but it's compact. It just
It does
you can
squeeze back
it
down.
and it sits right there.
Like, do you know like accordion plastic, like the brrr, brrr
Yeah.
sort of thing?
It's fun.
It's like what you use to give your dog water when you're on a walk.
But you have to like put your junk in. I don't. There are different ones. You just want the big plastic wide mouth jar.
That's the go-to
Yeah.
for sure.
All right. Well, there's viewer mail.
We've disgusted Dan.
And of course, thanks again to Sam Anderson and George from Quaker City Nighthawks for coming on today's show. We'll see you tomorrow. As always, Uncle Hotmail out.
Adios, mofo.
Thanks for having us on, guys. Talk to the dudes in the band. We're all extremely stoked to be a part of this. I gotta ask though, did you get the writer?
Look, we're super excited as well. Obviously, can't believe we even got you guys. I did want to mention the rider. The
puppies.
Look, Sam. I don't know if we're going to be able to get 30 purebred pit bull puppies. I mean, even if we could get them, where are we going to keep them at the event? Where are they going to go to the bathroom?
That's a YP, big dog.
Vampires living in my building go out every night at 10.
Hey, whatever happens, we have to protect you. I'm out. But my life, what was it for? What was I supposed to learn?
That Fairlease has a new approach to car leasing. Cuts out the hassles and puts the customer first.
What?
They're flexible and focused on you. Fair lease when you don't know what to do about a car. 'Cause car stuff is hard. But not with Fair lease. You don't need a dealership, baby.
At Flooring Direct, we have meet or beat pricing. No need to shop around. You're already getting the best pricing from us. Rick Renner from the DFW's most highly rated flooring company, Flooring Direct. Whether it be carpet, LVP, SBC, tile, laminate, hardwoods, or granite countertops, we have a price matching guarantee. And many styles we have in stock in town, and we can install yesterday. Well, maybe not yesterday. How about tomorrow? Book today.
Our pros are the nicest. We've got the best prices at Flooring Direct.
This is the best time to get your pool cleaned. It's spring. I mean, everybody's getting ready to jump in the pool. I'm sure you guys did some of that this weekend.
I've only had one cleaning done, so this is all I can speak to. But I will tell you that no BS. My wife came home and said, this is the cleanest our pool has ever been. And we had a guy, and it's about the same price. I thought he was doing an okay job, but I don't know him at all. I mean, whatever, it's just a guy. I'm sure he's a fine guy, but whatever you guys did, it definitely was noticeable, like very noticeable.
Well, I heard there was problems with your filter you didn't even know about.
We might have had a little bit of a Dan previous roofing company or whatever, because they had left some stuff that was a real problem.
No,
they were just kind of ignoring.
No, I saw your guy noticed it. I was at Jake's house too. Out of the spigot or whatever,
like shooting stuff back out into my pool.
Yeah, it was shooting like the leaves back into the pool.
Yep.
So I was like, wait, we just vacuumed this out, and now it shoots it right back in. So it was like, obviously there was a hole in the system, but
he took care of it.
Your old guy did not notice that, and these guys noticed it right away. Same thing.
Shout out Thomas.
My wife usually does the cleaning and stuff, and she, our other pool company, our old one, because we now signed up with Puddle Pools. puddlepools.com/dumbzone. Dumbzone. Okay, my bad.
That's all good.
I think I erroneously said that earlier then. That's way better. puddlepools.com/dumbzone.
Are you having to resort to drinking extreme energy drinks all day just to get by? Are you dealing with brain fog throughout the day? Are you putting on unwanted weight? Feel like you're in a rut? Want more out of life? And need a reset to start making healthy decisions? Having a little trouble in the bedroom? Things not exactly looking up? Having some trouble getting the bishop to move more than one space at a time? Is your penis broken? Then come to Game Day Men's Health. 12 DFW locations. GameDay.dumbzone.com.
I got this email literally this morning from Anson, who wanted to shout out Travis and his team at Community Mechanical. So anyway, he had another HVAC company. And he said there was a part that needed fixed, but the labor would be $4,000. And turned off my heater and gas for safety reasons, and then said it'll be 2 weeks for them to replace it.
Sweet.
So he said he was already planning on calling CommMech. And then he says in parentheses, I've shortened community mechanical.
Yes,
anyway,
he has. We'll let him own that one.
For an alternate quote, but also to see if they might have a better response time. Now he says, everything I've heard about this company on your podcast is true. I called the office, left a voicemail, had a return call within 5 minutes. Explained the situation. The lady I spoke to gave me emails for both Drew and Travis, asked I explain it to them. I sent all the info, including photos of my equipment. I put in the subject line that I'm a Dumb Zone listener that needs help. They call me 9 minutes later. They gave a ballpark estimate over the phone. It was a quarter of the price the other company quoted me. They sent one of their technicians to the supply store a couple hours later to get the parts. They have the parts in hand. They were at my house 8:30 a.m. the next morning to complete the work. And really, he goes on, there's a lot longer thing where they also discovered like a gas leak that was in his, because his wife had smelled. Anyway, he says they're the real deal. They have a customer for life. You have my permission to use my name, all that kind of stuff. But we've gotten tons of these, though.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Just to know that people are, they're saving people from the cold, from getting ripped off. And they're our boys.
Tell us about Try It real quick. Why did they come out to your place?
So Jeremy came. So of course I listened to the Dumb Zone, and I sent him a text message and said, "Hey, I bought a house, and I would like y'all to come and try to fix. I think it's off the tracks. There's an issue." And they came out and actually quoted out a new door, and it was a lot less expensive than I thought it was going to be. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's incredible." I ended up with a really beautiful door, and it's insulated. So the custom garage that I'm putting in will actually be protected. And we got the new motor and everything. It connects to the Wi-Fi. It's incredible. And it was a lot less expensive than I thought it was going to be. And I've actually referred them, because of what I do for a living, to several of our clients that when they are buying a house and they bought a house, they were like, "Oh, this garage is just trash." And I was like, something that will pay for itself many, many times over is a brand new garage door and a new motor. It hooks up to the Wi-Fi. So if you leave the house, you can close it. And I'm so glad that we did it. It's incredible. So that's my little piece there. So thank you, Trident. Y'all did an incredible job.
Is somebody in there? Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sir.
I don't know if I'm okay.
Can you get out for me?
I'm hurting. Let me get my phone. I gotta call somebody.
All right. Yeah, we're calling Elena.
Before you call the insurance company, call Frankel first. Frankel and Frankel. Call 214 or 817 all threes.
The Dumb Zone. Oh man, those were fun times in the Big 12 when Mizzou was good, Kansas was good.
You a big fan there, Julie?
I am. A big fan.
Aren't you Missouri?
Yeah, I was at a lot of those games when they were good. It was
really
fun.
Once upon a time,
you weren't going there when he went there, were you?
Who were you talking about? I was listening to Olaf tell me that it's okay to cry about this coronavirus situation. But who were you talking about?
Way to go, Dan.
Who's Olaf?
Yeah.
Josh Gad, the actor that plays Olaf on Frozen. He made this video and it just captivated me. I'm sorry. He's sitting here on Twitter crying, telling everybody that it's okay to cry, and it's the same voice as Olaf. Who were you talking about, though?
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
That old generic summer event. I know you've been staring at the countdown clock. Oh, I just X'd out. It's just a couple days away. And our presenting sponsors, besides like the grand poobah of them all, is Community Mechanical. We have Qualis Roofing, Silverback Construction. Just talked to Nate the other day. How Water, Fairlease.org, Frankel and Frankel, Game Day Men's Health, and Cane Rosso, who also says, hey, rain or shine, this is what we do.
Bruh.
We bring the pizza oven. We're all worried, like, oh, man, they probably can't cook pizza outside if it ends up raining. And they were like, you're so silly. Do you not understand the Pilf Catering Group? Do you think we grew to the size we are by not being able to fulfill, like, every party? So, yeah, they got pizza out there. They're going to have burgers as well. And we hope to have you, right?
For sure.
June 6th.
Not me. I mean, it's probably
6 p.m., Four Corners Brewery. I have been informed that it is a 6-minute walk from the DART station.
Cedars?
Let's see here. The Cedars Station.
Red and blue will get you there.
And then it makes green, right? When you mix them up.
Green line doesn't go that far south.
Purple.
Oh, whoa. Hold on, Nate.
Red and blue makes purple. That's your Nate sound effect?
Well, you said you were talking to Nate.
And you're
I saw an article I had to tell you guys about. It's in WHL Monthly, also known as The Atlantic.
Mm.
Our good friend Liz Brunig works. And, man, this is good. So I think this probably was going to happen either way, but the Greg Abbott Spurs wheelchair dunking photo, I think, helped bring this about because the governor of New York is a lady, and her name is Kathy Hochul. She's a classic Dem.
Her wheels are off.
His are on?
No. That's a good point.
Nice.
I didn't mean that at all in that way, but man, we're just that genius.
She's very wheels off, and she said a whole bunch of wild stuff. This is not one of them, but it was a bit of a faux pas. She, when somebody was like, hey, Trump, he's a big Knicks fan because she's Trump's enemy, whatever. She's like, oh, yeah, well, I bet he couldn't name the 93 championship team. Well, the Knicks haven't won a title since 73. They did win the Eastern Conference in 94, but they lost in the finals to the Rockets, of course. Her office, when asked about, her office, when asked about this, said that she slipped up on purpose. She was baiting Trump into pretending the team won the finals, a classic 4D chess move.
Love it. Love that claim. I don't believe it.
With that tact and wit the Democrats are known for.
Yeah. Always looking ahead, always playing the long game.
So you remember when Trump won and he got a lot of people he didn't get before? We started talking about the left's Joe Rogan. We gotta get men with hard dicks who like tits back into that whole bit, right? And it's been my whole life. A bunch of dudes who look like they drink milk that doesn't come from cows, run the party, and it is what it is.
What's wrong with oat milk?
It's an identity problem.
That's what I say, man.
And that's the problem. That's why Trump has been. That's why the capitalists.
Let's become the sardine party over here.
Because you guys drink oat milk and eat canned fish. That's the problem. So this writer from The Atlantic has a solution. The solution is the headline: Democrats must learn to talk sports.
Okay. That's why they got Tim Waltz or whatever, right?
This is great.
He likes football.
Yeah.
In fact, was a coach.
He did a mean pick six.
Yeah, we're going to.
Remember that when AOC did a mean pick six on him when they were playing Madden? Because one of his staffers tried to tweet out for him. That was tough because he was an actual football coach. I listened to him on Split Zone and he knew bear fronts and whatever.
Uh-huh.
But then they played Madden with each other and his account tweeted, AOC pulled a mean pick six on me.
Yeah, if you're going to lose to AOC on Madden, that's
oh no, don't beat me up, AOC. This is terrible. Anyways, this article's great. It gets into, hey, look, Stephen A. Smith is popular. Skip Bayless is popular. Their debates may be contrived, inconsequential, and moronic. Their arguments are made in bad faith. Yet an entire genre of sports podcasts make waves with similar arguments. Here's the one that
it's going to highlight how funny Inside the NBA is, and then they're going to find out Charles Barkley was making fun of fat women in San Antonio.
Oh no, yeah, like oh no, right?
Cancel him.
Here's a popping graph. The Senate candidate James Tallarico doesn't need to run away from his meatless taco order. We never even got into that.
What?
Yeah, he ordered potato, egg, and cheese, which is an extremely normal thing to do. You're saying no?
Not without adding another one with sausage and bacon.
That's fine. I was picturing just cilantro and lettuce and tomato with
No, he got potato, egg, and cheese. And because everybody from New York wants to cover Texas and California, they were like, this pussy? Is he a vegan? It's like, dude, potato, egg, and cheese. That's a normal ass order. Anyways, it put him in extra beta cuck zone. So instead, they say he could prove that he's a regular guy by calling into ESPN Austin to accuse the University of Texas quarterback Arch Manning of being a Nepo baby who got millions of dollars just for his name. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome strategy. It sounds like a good strategy for James Tallarico to call in.
This is an opinion piece?
Yeah. And call in and say that the most popular college athlete in the state is a piece of shit and actually not very good, and he should be benched. That's a great plan. Or perhaps he could compare Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys' imperious owner, to Trump, an egotistical old man destroying a once proud institution. Ba 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 ba, burn, motherfucker.
Tell me you don't know ball without telling me you don't know ball.
Jerry will never get up off the mat after that one. Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania is one of the most popular Democratic governors. Isn't it any coincidence that last year he drew headlines complaining about the tush push and the attempts to ban it? I think not.
That's why he's popular.
Yeah.
Because
just a little ball with the bros.
So what we're though telling people is not to be authentic, but to to find something that other people are into and then pretend that you're into that too.
Never.
Maybe I'll call the country music station and say that I think Garth Brooks is better than
George Strait.
Than Gaines. What was his alter ego?
Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines. Yeah. Just a final note here. You'll notice there's not going to be any looking in the mirror here and wondering why exactly it is that as a party, people who grew up playing sports and are into that think that you suck. There's no
looking in the mirror.
There's
That's
no
the whole thing.
reflection on like why it is we're so unpopular with these people. It's more like, what if we could fake it some more?
Right. They'll believe this one then.
Awesome. No, it's working well. But we're in great shape here as guys who talk sports.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I have a sports politics story before we do the news. Not really a story. You ever heard this voice before?
Hey, this is Jason Garrett.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
Oh, yeah.
I've known Michelle Tafoya for over 25 years, all the way back to her days at ESPN and certainly through her time at NBC. And as a former NFL player and coach.
Okay, so anyway, he's endorsing Michelle Tafoya.
Yeah.
She's great.
For what?
She's
running for something in Minnesota.
Oh.
She's running for Senate, isn't she?
Sweet.
She's running for Minnesota.
Because people were eating dogs.
In every way that she possibly can. That's why she's doing it. Okay, if you're a citizen of Minnesota, vote for Michelle Tafoya. She's going to make your life a heck of a lot better.
This sounds like a cameo from somebody he's never met. Vote for
In fact,
Michelle
is that how she got
Tafoya.
it? Did she send $50 to Jason
Look
Garrett?
through teleprompter.
Yeah, no, that was very final 2 bullet points. Hey, it's Michelle Tafoya. I've known her a long time, and she's going to make it better.
And then she has
better for you.
Then there's a montage of her with different NFL players. I don't know. She should call me though. God,
I love Dan just goes into comms for Mr. Tafoya will not answer that.
Oh yeah, I could be the press guy, director. Frankel and Frankel. Just a quick nod to them. They are our personal injury attorneys. They could be yours as well if you get hurt in a traffic accident. Give them a call, 214 or 817, all threes. They are in it for the right reasons. They don't get paid unless you get paid. And they, they'll tell you straight up, too, whether your case is something that you should be worried about. So give them a call. You'll get a partner on the line. They've got so much experience. They'll talk you through it right away. In fact, got a buddy who called them. His wife was in a fender bender, and they kind of said, look, here's the way you want to go. You kind of don't need us.
What'd that cost her?
$0. It cost the effort to make the phone call. And we don't even dial anymore, right? And if you put it in your phone, you'll just press one button. 214-333-3333. Frankel and Frankel.
Here's Jake with the Dumb Zone News.
All right, let's navigate.
Do you have the big story that everybody sent me? About a cop in New York?
The hand thing?
No, Not the hand. That's a good today in Twitter, though. The cop pulled over someone. Said, I saw you looking at your phone with your right hand, and she holds up her nub. She has half an arm. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd be surprised if you haven't. Feels like you're on nub Twitter. You're just very into Twitter.
They get pretty creative.
Blake is very into Twitter?
Wait, who gets creative? Ladies with nubs?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You have
anyway,
to figure, right?
No,
Again,
what
it's
I'm
like
looking
MacGyver.
for is it was like
the
a
microwave
cop.
and the fish.
Yeah, a cop pulled a gun on another cop because he was microwaving fish at the office.
Oh.
And the gun-pulling cop got correctly suspended.
Yeah.
The guy microwaving fish is just a guy who loves health.
No.
And he wants everybody else to know that he's healthy. And you could be too.
Nah.
What if we all just microwave fish? Let's normalize it, folks.
Don't you think if you worked in a place where everyone had guns, you'd be pulling them on each other all the time?
No. I think that would be the exact opposite. Everybody should be like, oh, that's why the Cold War didn't happen, Blake. Because everybody had the guns. Everybody had the nuke, so we just don't do it. You pull a gun, I got one, I'll kill you. Which is also
We're just messing around.
Why I would not microwave fish in a place where there were a lot of guns. It's an asshole move. I have broccoli here today that I'm uncertain about. What do you think?
Dude, everybody loves the smell of broccoli.
Now, there are curly fries in it, as you know.
That's how you eat your broccoli?
Yeah.
You have to throw in something fried?
Every time.
I think the curlies will overpower it.
We'll see what they think here at Fox 4 about that in just a little bit. Texas, in passing some laws here, Texas has mandated English-only CDL tests. Now, I know that this oftentimes gets coded as like anti-immigrant or...
What's CDL?
The
commercial driver's license.
Truckers. But, I don't know, does it make me a crazy nationalist that I think you should probably... No, you definitely should know how to read, write, and speak English if you're going to be driving one of those cars or vehicles.
Yeah, unless I'm willing to hear the case of somebody who says you don't need to.
Well, you guys are racist.
Oh, there's the case. It sounds like.
I would just like to hear both sides. Like, yeah, is it just... Now, sometimes when they institute these things, it is for racist reasons, but to get people to... Right? Like if... Even the guy you talk to, I think. You talk to a politician who's like the anti-Sharia law, and he had kind of an explanation, but I feel like, you know what you're doing there. When you put that out there, you're firing people up to go vote, and it's not really about that.
Yeah.
Because we already have laws, right?
Yeah.
Like there's already laws on the books.
Yeah.
But to say, let's put this other law, you're just trying to suck people into that. But this doesn't seem to be a case of that. You're not
Well, I
trying
guess
to get people out to
before
vote.
They would let you use an interpreter during testing, which seems insane. So they're just making a lot of structural changes to it that more strictly require exclusive English language testing.
Yeah, do they always put the little picture that shows, like, if you have the way station, is there like a little arrow in the truck driving that way?
I mean, I'm sure a lot of it is. You don't need the words, but what if something happens, dude? Those things are death machines. I'm fully okay with you having to,
Until you take a
Full
cross-country trip, you never really think about how many trucks are on the road, dude.
Dude, until you take a cross-country trip, and then it's windy, and you're up,
It's really incredible.
Yeah.
Thank God for Matt Grimm.
Wonder what those people make.
It depends. And they're getting squeezed, I've heard.
Are you making $100,000?
You can. You definitely can.
Depends on how far you drive.
Yeah. It's very regulated now.
But, they've got stories on all of our local news channels about, and I have buddies who work in this industry too. It is what you think it is, dude. It's freaking, they're cutting corners where they can. And,
What do you
there's supposed to be limits on how much you can drive.
Double log books,
but
running back roads.
all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Telling you,
skipping
though,
away
that,
stations.
basically you'll get fired if you don't finish this thing and this route.
Mm.
They're like, well, yeah, but this is going to put me into the illegal zone. Okay. Many may recall that this is actually how Mac lost Lightning on their way to California to meet up with Dynaco.
Mm-hmm.
They were going to stop, and Lightning said, "Come on, I'll stay up with you all night, Mac." And Mac fell asleep.
Oh, wow.
Fell out of the back of the
He's
car.
trying to impress the new sponsor. Yep.
Ken and Angela Paxton's divorce trial, which we were going to go to in person and do some bits and have some fun, has been canceled. Taken off the docket.
They staying together?
You can cancel a trial
Yeah.
before episode 1?
They going to work it out?
Yeah, what's going on?
No.
Counseling?
I guess you can just decide that you've made enough progress toward like amicable resolution that there's no point in going to trial. You don't have to go to. Not everybody who gets divorced goes to trial. It kind of feels like
settlement.
Kind of feels like his wife bought the land at Valley View and was like, "What now?" Like she said, I don't know this, but she and her attorneys are like, "Let's go to trial. How about that, Ken Paxton? Let's put it on the docket." And then it takes his attorneys about 2 weeks to be like, "How do we make this definitely? What do you want?
Okay,
You can have the house, the car.
What do you need?"
It was a. Is it just a transaction? Yeah, it was
You'd
to
have
make
to
them
figure.
do that. Yeah,
You'd have to figure.
it was a chess move.
Yeah,
4D chess move.
a 4D chess move, just like the, just like Katie Hochul. In East Texas, Kilgore to be exact, which I believe has got to be what, the Rangers, because of the Rangerettes. They always come dance here.
They had a good homer call once.
A 34-year-old man there is in some hot water. Okay? Deputies respond to allegations of domestic violence. They show up. They find an injured domestic goat.
Goat?
Correct. It gives the breed, but
You can have a domestic goat.
I've looked into it.
yeah, it's
Apparently, the right breed can be just like a dog.
it's right on the edge of chickens and carbon monoxide on Instagram.
It's like a dog, but then it eats your
Some-
garbage and stuff?
Some breed. Yeah, I would love some help with the backyard.
Women that wear
Oh, it just trims the yard?
It'll
Does it
eat
know the height to stop at?
No, it eats it all the way down.
Oh, really? Mine does it like Wrigley. Like it cuts a
Little pattern?
little crosshatch.
Little Dumb Zone logo?
So they show up and there's a goat, and that goat has been shot in the neck.
Ow.
Now this is murky, but it says from there an investigation led deputies to finding a video of this man they arrested firing multiple rounds from a handgun at the tethered domestic goat.
He couldn't hit a goat that was leashed up?
So what we have here, this guy tied up this family's goat, shot it a few times, and sent them the video.
So it wasn't even his goat.
It's not even his goat.
Was this a message we're sending to the family?
Yes. He shot the goat to terrorize the family. Text messages show he also made threats of injury and death to the family members, and he threatened to burn a house cat as well. Which is better than burning your house down, I guess.
The goat have a name?
No name. The man, Castro, had threatened to post nude family members of one member of the family. He was threatening this on social media.
Nude photos
of someone like, I don't know, I was going to say daughter, but who knows? They pulled this guy over later. They found him, and they pulled him over for DUI. And then we're like, hey, you're the goat shooter.
I was having a rough day.
Doing a lot, yeah. It really, there's a lot.
Otherwise, is it illegal to shoot a goat? It's a goat,
You're
right?
You're getting hit. That's livestock animal. Dude, that's what we were talking about with like
You're allowed.
Clav shooting.
Are you allowed
that
to kill a
alligator.
cow?
No.
Why? You can kill them and make burgers and stuff.
Nah, man, because that's the thing is I know that the way we do it is not like necessarily humane to a lot of people, But there is a regulation and a way to do it. Imagine if anybody could kill their animal they owned at any time. There'd be.
What's wrong with that?
I just think.
You can.
I can kill a fish, right?
Go ahead.
You can kill, like if you have a cow, you own it, and you want to butcher it. Yes, there is a way to do that. But this guy is maliciously harming an animal.
Now, yes, I do think, yes, if you're doing it to send a message to the family.
But if I own my own cow, it's on my land, and I walk back there, maybe I have the video camera set up, and I just shoot it in the head.
Is that all right?
I don't think it is. I feel like you're going to get in trouble for that. Like, there's got to be some sort of a stipulation on how to do it.
Is there like a Kevorkian of cows that you bring in to do it humanely?
Yeah, definitely. Right?
Some
like
guy
a vet. Yeah, it just comes out and they put it down.
Kevorkian?
Kevorkian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can get out of here on that. That's fine.
Dumb Zone News. Like and subscribe.
Viewer Mail birthdays will be brought to us by Underdog. Underdog Fantasy. Let's see here. You can download the app. Use promo code DUMBZONE. And you get $50 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. It's real easy. Pick your favorite players, whether they'll go higher and lower on certain stats. Maybe you want to do it for the NBA Finals.
Maybe you want to do it for the Rangers.
Maybe you do. Get
Kumar
your picks
Rocker
right.
on the bump tomorrow night.
You could end up winning up to 5,000 times your cash at Underdog.
Higher, lower, that's it. You just pick a few stats there. You got to pick players from opposing teams. Make it interesting. Higher, lower on the stats. It's Underdog, folks.
Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama, Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-MY-RESET or 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org, AZ 1-800-NEXT-STEP, 1-800-639-8783 or text NEXT STEP to 53342. NY, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Facts.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, viewer mail birthdays. Here we go. On a Thursday, we have Hello Fuhrer of the Fur Burger. My son was born on 6/1. Oh, wait, did we do this one? No, we didn't. In celebration of his entrance into the world, I'd like a name rating. So this guy's last name is English, if that matters.
That name is actually English.
The last name.
Okay.
His son's name is Bennett Cruz.
Damn, that's pretty tough.
Cruze. Qualifiers, I'm white, she is Latina. His name is Brant English.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal name.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah. It sounds... I mean, if his middle name was Cruz and the mom wasn't Latina, I would probably have some issue. And that's out there, you know?
Little question yesterday when Benny left. Was... What's his name? His full name? Is it Bennett?
Benson.
Because I knew they asked if it was Benjamin, and I was like, well, the roast twin was like, what's his name? You know? And I was like, I don't know, really.
And this guy simply does not remember that there's an individual who scored 15 touchdowns in 3 state high school championship games.
That's who it's named after?
Rest in power.
Died on a motorcycle, didn't he?
With a girl.
Not after the 80s sitcom about a, what is it, the black associate governor or something? I don't know. There was a show called Benson. Dear Danaconda. Look it up. Requesting a shout out for myself who turns 4-0 today. I'm a day 4 or 5 subscribers because I needed a few days to confirm if I wanted to follow Reiner's favorite twink, Blake, on terrestrial radio or make the jump. Jake is my leader because he reminds me of all the fun, dangerous, and irresponsible lifestyle decisions that I made between 1999 and 2024.
Yeah, that's an era, bro.
That's his leader, and his leader is Blake's general bombed out and depleted view of life. Did y'all catch Loop Daddy on Apple TV's Friends and Neighbors this past season? Can't wait for the GSC. Never punt from Brendan Barry.
My wife's been asking what you think.
Of Friends and Neighbors?
Yeah. That big guy?
What?
Oh. What?
What?
Y'all aren't just saying that nonstop around your house now?
What'd you just say?
That big guy. That bit tough. Y'all aren't aware of the kid eating the pineapples?
I thought you were doing Minions.
Pineapple Kid?
No.
Yeah, that bit tough. That big guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. That big guy. How have y'all missed this trend? Like white America has apparently over the last few days discovered that in certain parts of certain cities there are entire parallel food economies. You remember when Donovan first introduced everybody to the Candy House? Do you remember that?
No.
Donovan told everybody, like, hey, where I grew up in the hood, there was a house that we just went to buy candy. It was the Candy House. The lady just sold all of, like...
At a house?
At a house.
Huh.
What you'll see a lot of times is at the bazaar or whatever, and let's not, like, I'm not from there, so I'm telling you what I know as a day tripper. You'll have guys selling shit out of their beds of their trucks, out of their flea markets and stuff, out of the...
I remember hearing about the bootleg DVDs at Minyard.
Minyards, don't do it again.
Well, no, that's... what's his name called it Minyards?
Whoever told you all about that back in the day?
Intern Evan, yeah. He said at Minyards.
So you'll get
I'm not allowed to say it like him?
You pass. You'll get like drink concoctions. You'll get different sorts of treats and wings. Now, a lot of times the racist perhaps take on this is that these people are using EBT to like buy things and then sell them. To which I say,
good grift.
Entrepreneurship. That's what this country's about, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so the current one that is really taking off is that you soak like these syrup pineapple slices in Kool-Aid, in candy, and they put them in jars, like mason jars. And it's just diabetes in a jar. But this has been a thing, but now this white kid in like Florida, they hand him one, and he just says, "Oh, that big guy." That bitch gas and that bitch tough are just...
Yeah, that bit tough.
Takes a bite.
That big guy.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate you.
All right. I like the long explanation for what that is.
I want you to walk in and tell your... They know. Oh, she's gone now. But yeah.
It's all right. I'll give her a ring.
That bit tough. Oh, yeah, that big guy.
Her mom dropped her off at the airport, and then I had to drive there and half hour later to bring her the iPad that she forgot.
Oh, no.
In her room.
Some things never change, my man. And that felt good, didn't it?
To drive her to I didn't mind it. And then finally, I have, hi, Dan, day 3 subby here. It is my Dirk plus Dennis Smith Jr. birthday. My wife did not wake me up in a special way, but she did threaten to kill me when I woke up because of my snoring. Maybe game day has a peptide for that. More everyone.
Thanks.
P.S. Tell Blake that if I'm a paying Patreon subscriber, I don't want to see the episode preview that you show to non-subscribers. Fix this shit, Rich. From Russell Turman.
I've been saying that for months.
Do you know what he's saying?
It's just laziness. No, I have no clue.
The episode preview in Patreon?
Yeah, you're going to get the...
He said you see the preview like it's saying, hey, if you're a subscriber... I don't know what it's saying. I just read the thing. And I support Russell Turman.
Those are for people who are not subscribed that come to our channel and want to listen to just a little preview of it. I don't email you about it, and it doesn't show up in your podcast feed. Why don't you chill out a little bit?
He says it does.
Did it this week?
It might have this week.
Okay, I wasn't here. Russell.
Ooh. Now, wouldn't Russell's comeback be you should train your replacement to do it the way?
Yeah, I will write down every single step of everything I do here.
This is the 20-year anniversary of Fight Night. Jake versus Mike in Duncanville. If we can get me on the card this year.
20?
Be really 10, excuse me.
Yeah.
10-year anniversary.
Damn.
Feels like
Did we do a foul up by not mentioning the guy that ran on the court during the game?
I was surprised the TV stuck with it for so long.
For the selfie?
Yeah. I just saw the selfie for the first time. I saw the...
Oh, is that real?
Oh, I haven't seen the selfie. Does it have like?
Yeah, it's in a video, so I think it kind of
flying
is.
into the two towers behind him.
And Jonah Heim committing error after error after error. No, I mean Wemby's there. He's
okay.
I guess the guy's a streamer.
Oh yeah, that's ruining. Running onto fields, right?
I don't think you should be able to run out there with your pants on.
Yeah.
Is that ruining though? Like it used to be done for the love of the game,
right?
And I suppose you could say that if you're recording your prank phone calls too. That's the same thing, right?
No, it's for clicks.
That's not pure. Yeah. Let's do this.
Fairlease.org presents On This Day in History.
Let's talk about fairlease.org. I know a guy who just got a vehicle delivered to him. We will have to go recreate that so we can put a social media video out for our football player friend getting a fairlease.org vehicle delivered right to them. We've talked a lot about the fact that the guys over at Community Mechanical, they got a whole fleet of trucks from fairlease.org. In fact, when they first contacted Fairlease, they said, well, you know what? We want a lease from you down the line when our D&M lease runs out. And Fairlease said, well, let's take a look at it. Maybe we can actually do it better. And they did. They bought them out of that lease. They got them an incredible rate. And from what I come to understand, it's because they have no middleman like the other leasing companies do. Is that right?
That's right. They work with the Credit Union of Texas. It's a community bank, which means that the profit is going back into your financing. Puddle Pool's also linked up with Fairlease for some commercial
great.
trucks. So business, personal, whatever you need, Fairlease.org has got you covered. The phone number, 972-705-4815. Ask for Connor. Ask for Nick.
Fairlease when you don't know what to do about a car. 'Cause car stuff is hard. But not with Fairlease. You don't need a dealership, baby.
It's Thursday, June 4th. On this day in 1937, it was the introduction of the first ever shopping carts. It was Oklahoma City, where local inventor Sylvan Goldman built a shopping cart by attaching baskets to small chairs. It was the Humpty Dumpty supermarket. 1937. On this day in 1969, two men trying to flee Cuba. People would flee Cuba, right? So there was a plane heading to Spain. Two men snuck into the wheel pod, like they climbed up in there. One of the guys died, and one made it.
Break a few eggs.
And I guess because of the hypothermia, extremely low temperatures, like once they landed, somehow he managed to stay in there, but once they landed, like his body kind of fell out because he was unconscious. The other guy fell out, but it was like up in the air. And so, yeah, they just had to get a little shovel and a broom and all that. But for this other guy, they had to like pick him up and take him to the hospital, and then he was good. Good to go.
He was in Spain.
Then he was in Spain. I hope they just let him live there.
I bet they did.
On this is the day in 1974. It's the legendary Rangers versus Indians game at Cleveland Stadium. It was 10-cent beer night. And do you remember we had a full story on this before, but it actually like stemmed from an incident the week prior. So tempers were already ready to... There was like going to be a brawl in this series no matter what. And it just so happened that on this particular night, it was 10-cent beer night. The Indians were down, but came back in the bottom of the ninth, tied the score 5-5, and I mean, every is just hammered and start throwing everything and going nuts, and they ended up just forfeiting the game because that has to be the Major League Baseball's last forfeit. I just haven't heard of a forfeit.
Did Tom Grieve have like 3 home runs that night?
Yes, something wiped off of the. Maybe it was 2.
Yeah.
But for a guy who has like 10 career home runs, he had 2 home runs. And then, yes, if you end up forfeiting, you win the game officially 9-0, but none of the stats in the game count. So nothing that anybody did in the game counts. But it's listed as a 9-0 win.
The Lenny Randall bunt started it?
I think the week before, right?
Yep.
So he had bunted.
The most perfect bunt.
The pitcher went to field it, and Randall bowled him over because of like an inside pitch or something. So like that's where men were men, right?
Yeah.
Democrats were all greasy-handed back then, right?
Much more.
They weren't.
Now you just touch your head if you don't agree with the umpire's call.
All right, I got a quick update on the forfeit. Not to invalidate your story.
Go ahead.
It's not 10-cent beer night. That's a great story. But in 1995,
there's been a more recent forfeit.
The Dodgers forfeited to the Cardinals at Dodger Stadium. It was a baseball giveaway night, and fans started throwing souvenir baseballs onto the field. And after repeated delays and warnings, the umpires declared a forfeit, with the official score being 9-0 Cardinals.
1995?
Yeah.
That's the last Major League Baseball forfeit?
Yes.
And they were like, let's stop giving away the balls.
It references...
They must not do that anymore.
It references 10-cent beer night in here. And then Disco Demolition Night, I don't know if they had a forfeit or not, but...
Yeah, that did affect Game 2 of a doubleheader, as I recall.
Oh, wow. This was at the height of Nomo Mania, which I was extremely swept up in.
As was I.
Dude,
he
was in the ballpark, All-Star game.
Number 16.
On this day in 1997, it says here, Cowboys star wide receiver Michael Irvin announced he will put his NFL career on hold until he can find a reason to continue playing.
How did Jake take that?
I mean,
he said he was worn out and lost the emotional spark to play.
Yeah, you knew it was over.
He later retracted the statement and returned to the game.
You felt like it was over after the trials to me.
But he's just... Michael Irvin's also a quick... I'll bet he said a lot of stuff that doesn't end up happening. Like, he's a very emotional, like, I'm out, I'm quitting. I can't come back to the game. And then a couple weeks later, all right. Right?
For sure.
And we have June 4th, this day in Dumb Zone history.
Back in 2024, we had a 690 sit-in, and it was just a guy named Matt Grimm.
Wow.
On this day.
Yeah, his first sit-in.
It must be, his birthday must be near here because I think we're doing a show at his house tomorrow.
You've context clues.
I've figured this out. Awesome.
That's that fish.
Yeah, dude, you're vibing.
Brain
buzzing.
I guess Dan has just been getting mad at the gym on this day in 2024. Dan mad at lady at gym for walking down the stairs the wrong way. Dan mad at people at gym for not spacing out on bikes properly. Dan mad at younger people at the gym.
Yeah, those are all valid, though. I'm not as certain about the stairs thing.
Well, you know, you're going up the right, and then someone else all of a sudden comes around the corner, but she's going down there, but there's a pole in the middle.
I did that to a guy the other night. Didn't feel
like it's
good.
like, hey, what if you just went down the way?
Yeah.
You know, traffic and everything we've done our whole lives is.
Bike spacing.
What if she was British, though?
She might have been British.
Bike spacing is an auto. That's a good question, though. Do they
all walk up and down stairs like they do on the...
Or on the street?
On the street, yeah. Like if they're in the mall, do you ever walk around the mall, but you kind of
course
hug the right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's natural. I don't know if this is a WHL in retrospect, but this was the, I guess the day after Pat McAfee called Caitlin Clark a white bitch. Remember when everyone got up in arms about this?
I don't remember him saying that.
But
it wasn't
It wasn't
derogatory.
Like colloquially. It
Yeah.
was like, oh, now because some, yeah.
Okay.
And then the dumb zone question of the day of this day was, would you get molested to be Justin Bieber?
The classic.
You have to define molested too, right? There's
Faustian.
a couple things there, a couple levels you would think.
He woke up in bed with P. Diddy.
This guy with a domino in his dick has a run at you.
Justin Bieber definitely got assaulted, man. You can see it. It sucks.
The pain in his eyes.
For real, dude. He's not even that coy about it anymore. He's kind of like, yeah, I hope what doesn't happen to me happened to them.
He's had a pretty awesome life.
Dude, I don't think so. I honestly don't think you would trade.
I would trade.
Man. I don't know, man. There's a sweet spot. Like, there's a sweet spot of like.
Would you trade for like just a 70% chance that you'd become?
Okay, but there's 100% chance that you're getting the P. Diddy lube.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm talking. This guy was like at the age of 12 or 13.
You like good odds.
I don't think you. I mean,
Get it out of the way early, and then you get the whole rest of your life. I think it'd be worse if you got molested late.
To cry in the shower.
Would it be worse to get molested now than if you were 12?
I would rather take it at 12.
Because 12, you just
Can
don't
you
know how that's
molest
going
an
to
adult?
affect.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, of course. What do you mean? Sexual assault?
But you don't ever hear the word molest, do you?
No.
So it must just be like you.
Yeah, what does molest mean?
I don't think
Touch.
it means minor at all. But we only use it in that way. You never are like, oh, Donald Trump was molesting.
Yeah, Mike Tirico was molesting that girl.
Right. So you're getting effed by P. Diddy here.
A lot of money.
Dude, I think you're going to be crying in the shower every time. Sorry.
That it? Let's make a phone call. We have today's birthdays, and we have our Dumb Zone birthday of the day. We're going to give them a call. So we're firing up the phone.
Too many numbers.
What do you mean? I'm trying to buy you time. Is that too many numbers, you guys think?
Hello,
Julie Dobbs, please.
this is she. Who's calling?
We're calling to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you guys. Thanks. You got a crowd there.
We, of course, remember your birthday last year.
Because we couldn't.
I don't know if you've ever remembered my
We
birthday.
couldn't reach you for a month.
I absolutely remembered your birthday because I wanted you to be at our DZGSE, and you were like, "Oh no, it's my birthday," and I'm like, "Oh well, I guess it's her birthday." Then, and it wasn't even her birthday; it was like her birthday week. And she's
Yeah,
like,
it
"Oh, I
was my
can't."
40th birthday weekend.
Like you had the whole weekend though. We just wanted you for a few
I
hours.
know. I'll be there this weekend.
Okay.
My 41st birthday is not as exciting.
No,
I'm
It's your-
available.
It's your Dirk birthday. This is a better one.
It's what?
Your Dirk birthday.
Oh, I know. That's what I've been saying to people, and then they just look at me confused. I was thinking about inviting him to my pickleball party tonight.
Is that what you're doing for your birthday? A little pickleball?
A little pickleball action. Yeah.
Is that what Kelly's calling it now?
No. No, he wishes. It's the real pickleball.
Yeah. Did you get woken up in that special way?
No. He got me coffee.
Okay.
Is that what Kelly's calling it now?
Here's coffee. His ethnic
I
friend.
love it. Men and their fantasies.
Yeah. Speaking
It's
of that,
actually coffee.
when's your girls' trip coming up? Or did that already happen?
That already happened.
Yeah, that's our favorite Julie fantasy when she goes to Vegas with the girls.
Yeah,
You
we went to
never-
Arizona. Y'all didn't call me though, like you have in the past.
I feel like those come around about as often as WNBA drafts, though.
She does go often. I feel like Julie has a great life of
It's a
partying
good
with her
life.
friends. Can you
Life
name?
is good.
Can you name anyone else that's famous that has you share a birthday with that you remember from years past? As I'm doing birthday list right now.
Oh,
Let's go. How many can you get right?
Yeah, there's somebody like Angelina Jolie, maybe.
That is correct. Angelina Jolie is
Yes.
51.
I think Brad Pitt hit her once.
Oh, he hit that a lot, dude. He was married to her.
Yeah. Even
ab-
she gets old, apparently.
What about a famous Dallas star?
That has my birthday?
It's gonna be like
Um,
Nils Lundqvist or something.
No. It's a big name.
Oh.
Like, if this
Like
person had a
current?
birthday on my birthday and I didn't remember it, I would probably be exposed as a poser who actually didn't really like the Stars at all. And
Maybe you figured me out.
Darian Hatcher is 54.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. He's kind of an old, though.
Oh, okay.
Guess flags don't fly forever.
38 years old, Taylor Fadoon.
Wow, that's more what I thought we were going to get.
Well, if I
forgot
was
about
a
him.
Stars on ice reporter for years,
I would know every
absolutely
player.
know Taylor Fadoon's birthday.
No, you wouldn't. There's a reason I didn't last very long. Maybe it's because I didn't know Taylor Fadoon's birthday.
Terrence Steele is 29.
Right.
Hollywood Brown is 29. Let's see if you know any of these people. Aaron Nola is 33. Do you know who that is?
No.
Pitcher?
He's today's War Games winner, edging out Darren
What's that
Erstad. He has the most WAR for anybody who's born on this day in Major League Baseball
Oh.
history.
Cool.
And Aaron Nola's name sounds like areola.
You think he knows it?
I'm just trying to say it so you'll remember next year.
Yeah.
solid
But I
little
wonder
career.
if he knows that.
You think like little kids ever teased him? As a kid, I
I
didn't
don't
know
feel
what.
like little kids know that word.
Yeah, I never heard the word areola until Tom Gribble,
Really?
who sang a famous song.
That was a
about
big
his
player
areola.
for me.
The areola?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because it was in all the books, you know? It sounds fun. Areola. You do
It
stuff
sounds like
that,
a
you know?
flower.
Katie Smith is 52. She is a WNBA Hall of Famer. She was an Ohio State legend. Take a look at her. 13 points a game. I mean, how can you not put
They
her in?
play
Hall of
fewer
Fame.
minutes.
What's her per 48?
TJ Miller is 45.
Been on the show. Well, you were at a pinball festival.
Canceled and kind of back, I guess. I don't know.
Actor Keith David is 70. He is the president in Rick and Morty, and he was also in Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, God, dude.
You should watch Requiem for a Dream tonight, Julie, with the kids.
Is that like about drugs and stuff?
Yeah.
There's a little drugs mixed in there, sure. But it's
Not
just
really
more
a
about
drug kinda gal.
relationships.
Keith David is a guy who's setting up the ass-to-ass thing.
Oh, he is?
They're all cheering.
Back to TJ Miller. Didn't Austin have a burger with him?
Somebody did. No, wasn't it Lana and
Daniel?
I think so.
They
like
ended up
hung out
meeting
with
him and hanging out with him, yeah. But didn't we introduce him to Quincy?
You did.
Yeah, we called Quincy. I thought we had Austin. Austin picked him up, and then after the show,
Austin who?
Tang Zone Austin?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Austin Guttery?
Yeah, and then on the way back, TJ Miller was hungry, and so they stopped and had a burger
I
together.
wouldn't doubt it. He seemed like that kind of guy.
He was yeah. I went to his show that weekend. He was awesome.
And to
Like
my
funny?
knowledge, he didn't.
Yes.
He didn't try to rape Austin even once.
Nope.
Actress Lindsay Frost is 64. Let me see who that. I don't know who that is, but I did see a note that made me mention her. It says here, mother of Lucas Giolito.
Pitcher.
And she's an actress. Rob Hubel is 57.
I find
Comedian.
him funny.
Yeah, he's great.
What's he in?
He used to
nothing
be,
you'd know.
No, Children's Hospital for sure, but Human Giant too.
Oh yeah, Russell Brand is 51. Theo Rossi is 51. He's Juice on Sons of Anarchy.
I'm fond of us here.
Julie, Jeremy Bieber is 50.
Almost got it.
Jeremy Bieber?
That is Justin's dad. We were just having a discussion
Oh,
about
that
what?
makes me feel old.
That Justin Bieber's dad is 50?
Yes, like I'm closer in age to Justin Bieber's dad than Justin Bieber. In my mind, I'm not. I'm closer in age to Justin Bieber.
Blake says that he thinks in order to become Justin Bieber, he would accept being molested at the age of 11.
It's a lot of money, Julie.
I'm saying I would rather be me.
Blake.
I'm saying I would rather be me or Blake right now than Justin Bieber.
I think you're insane.
Yeah,
Would you?
Y'all
If,
have a good life.
I just don't think, man.
if you knew, okay, you can pick which one, but one of your boys, they say, hey, I can make him the next Justin Bieber, but
Damn, now he's making it extra real. But
That's really gross.
But here's Diddy.
that is gross. I
who
would.
he'll be staying with.
I can't
tonight.
believe you would bring that up.
This is a bad bit. There's plenty of other people who have a lot of money and have awesome lives who didn't get raped by Diddy. It almost starts to seem like you just want this. Like, why don't you say?
Yeah, but I'm not in that camp, so I'd rather be molested.
That's true.
Anyway, and then our Dumb Zone birthday of the day, Julie Dobbs. Everybody.
Yay.
Yay!
Sales at dumbzone.com.
Thanks, guys.
Who's out playing pickleball.
Yeah, hit me up.
So you're doing pickleball tonight, a Thursday night pickleball.
Yeah. That's right.
And then we can see you at the Dumb Zone, the DZGSE on Saturday night?
Yeah. Can't wait.
Boy, quite a weekend.
It's going to be a party.
What are you
It
going
can
to
basically be my birthday party, right?
We can make it your birthday party, sure. We need some
Okay,
content.
y'all are so kind to throw a big party for me.
Jake, at the beginning of the show, killed a bit. We were planning on being like 20 minutes of the show. So we need like 20 minutes of content. Can you do something for us?
I'll do some tricks. I'll tell some jokes.
All right.
Settled.
We'll take
Actually, no, I don't. I
No,
don't
no,
wanna-
no, 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 no.
You've already said it.
I was
$100
just,
a month.
I don't have 20 minutes worth of jokes.
Let's
But
give
I'll
it a
laugh
shot.
at your jokes.
It goes by faster than you think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. We say happy birthday and goodbye to you, Julie Dobbs, the great
Okay,
Julie Dobbs.
thanks
We
for
love Julie,
calling,
folks.
guys. Okay,
Julie.
thanks.
Everybody loves Julie.
We
look at her
love
go.
you. Okay. Bye.
All right. You hang up first.
Okay, I'll hang up first. Bye.
That big, yeah.
She doesn't know what that is.
I bet you there's a 100% chance that Ryder is walking around his house today.
F5.
Oh, yeah, that bit tough.
Born on this day, now dead. Dr. Ruth, sex therapist. You're aware of her, right?
Oh, yeah.
I would imagine you are not.
I can't remember if I used to watch her show late at night or not.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she had a TV show. I remember her on the radio.
I watched some old lady talk about sex late at night.
It has to be her, right?
Yeah.
How many? There's an
little-
opening there, by the way.
Old lady who wants to
We
talk.
need a 75 to 80-year-old lady right now who wants to jump in and be the next Dr. Ruth, because that's the hook, right?
Yeah.
Anybody can talk sex. But if it's an old lady and if she has an accent, that would be good.
I don't remember that.
Looks
You
like
want to
church
take his
lady.
penis.
Yeah.
I remember.
She looked like the least sexual
You want to
human
put
being
a
of all
ball
time.
bearing in it.
Right. If you can fit another penis.
The only thing I remembered about that show was she used to take calls and people would give her their sex problems.
Yeah.
This one Mexican guy called and he said, "How do I get my girl to stop queefing?" You seem like pretty upset. It's like, well, every time I'm disgusted by it. I want this to stop happening. And she was just so condescending about, you are forcing air into there. It's natural. It's your fault.
And he's like, yeah, but it's gross.
Right. And that was the impasse. And she was like, it's your fault. And he's like, well, I don't like it.
Yeah, you can call Bubba.
Also born on this day, now dead, Robert Earl Hughes, the heaviest known human. He's the guy in the Guinness, 1,071 pounds. And Born on this Day Now Dead, Clayton. Gorilla Monsoon. Says here, professional wrestler.
That's why they call it gorilla position.
Dead on this day, still dead. Mildred Hill. She wrote, "Happy birthday to you." Very niche drop we have there.
It worked, though.
But somehow twice today.
No. The show I watched was Talk Sex with Sue.
Very similar.
Sue Johansson.
Was she an old?
Yeah.
The oldest person I've ever seen.
For pedestrians, there isn't one universal rule like there is for cars. On sidewalks, people often loosely drift left, especially in stations, escalators, or queues lines. When walking on a road with no sidewalk, UK guidance generally says pedestrians should walk facing oncoming traffic, which means walking on the right-hand side of the road.
That's the way we do it, too. When I neighborhood walk, I walk facing, because you don't, right.
Yeah.
You want to be able to step out of the way of that car when it doesn't see you.
So it sounds like they kind of just figure it out.
Also dead on this day, still dead. Ann Cook. She was the original Gerber baby. The little baby. I wonder what she got paid for that.
Less than Bieber.
Yep.
And died on this day, Dwight Clark.
Ooh.
Of The Catch. And of another one of the incompetent Cleveland Browns GMs.
Yeah. Didn't know that until much later in life.
That's what happened on
like
this
right when the
day
Browns came
in
back.
history.
Somehow they got Dwight Clark.
I love this guy.
I was like, yeah. And yeah, he didn't have much. Anyway, does Chad have anything for the end of the show? Or are we just going to head off and do our thing?
Well, tomorrow we will be joined by an appendixless Mike Soroy.
Oh, nice.
For a pre-party for the GSE at Matt Grimm's house. That'll be fun.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't a surprise.
It was supposed to be last year, but
All
it
right.
got exposed.
All right.
Oh, I might have blown the surprise?
Or me.
I don't know.
Like, how was it going to be a surprise if we show up and...
I purposely not said anything to him because I didn't know if the truckers set it up for him.
Oh, like
as a
she would be
surprise.
driving him around and then they show up at home and we're there?
I don't know.
And I ruined the surprise?
I think I ruined it because I showed up 3 hours before to set up
that
all
probably
the
doesn't
gear.
help. All right.
Should we even do the GSE?
We may have to cancel it.
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo. See you guys for drinks later.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.